When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do you dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back to turn Matthew to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Co. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do you dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back to turn Matthew to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Co. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do you dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back to turn Matthew to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Co. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co.
All right, good morning and welcome in here on this Wednesday morning as we're rolling through the week here at Tingle & Co. We are live from our Southern Regional Medical Center studio. Shout out.
What is wrong with you? Generational fuck up over here. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, we know your punishment.
As we are live from our Southern Regional Medical Center studios, shout out to the team here at SRMC as they house Tingle & Co. brought to you by FanDuel. FanDuel brings you our show every single day. Make sure you go and download the FanDuel Sportsbook app. Head over to the website. As I'm opening up here live on my phone, it is that easy, that simple to check out what you've got in front of you tonight. You've got Portugal, England, you've got Panama, Ghana, Colombia, Uzbekistan. Plenty of World Cup soccer for you today. MLB baseball as well. And is there a College World Series today?
There is.
We're on one. We're on two. We still have two games.
Yeah. So both the 2-0 versus 2-1 games are today.
There we go. We've got North Carolina and West Virginia at 1, and Oklahoma and Georgia at 6. We have rematches of those two games where, of course, Oklahoma defeated Georgia and North Carolina took down West Virginia. After yesterday, West Virginia dominated Troy. Or was that yesterday or 2 days ago? That was yesterday. And then, of course, last night, Georgia getting the win over Texas and sending the Longhorns home. You've got North Carolina favored by 1.5 runs and Georgia favored by 1.5 runs, both there on the FanDuel Sportsbook app. We appreciate our friends over at FanDuel. Lloyd, Wyatt, Christian, Good morning, fellas. How are we doing?
Excellent. Looking at these over-unders for North Carolina, West Virginia at 13.5, and Oklahoma, Georgia at 14.5, and the big ballpark in Omaha.
How about that?
Very interesting.
So you sniffing the under, perhaps?
I don't know now because they still had a propensity to put up some runs, but Oklahoma being alive in this whole thing is very interesting. A team that LSU kind of handled.
Yeah, they dominated them in one of the 3 games during the series during the season when Kaysen has 15 strikeouts. Really didn't play poorly to lose the next 2 games, Oklahoma, and then beat them in Hoover in the SEC tournament, and now Oklahoma is sitting
the last
in
4 left in.
pretty good spot right now.
And they've pitched nothing but freshmen in Omaha. Literally, the first 2 guys they pitched were true freshmen.
Yeah.
The guy they're starting tonight, true freshman,
Wow.
which is wild to think about. I really like their coach. Good coach.
Shout out. What's his name? Skip Johnson?
Skip Johnson.
Yeah.
I know why you
Lloyd
don't
feels
like
as
him.
if you should not be able to use that name.
After all, I mean, there's been a ton of write-ups about Skip Burtman.
There have been.
See, I think you can be named Skip, but you have to be a good college baseball coach.
It's not his name.
Is it not?
No, it's not Skip's name either, but it is Skip's name. But you
Yeah,
can't
that's
do the
fine.
same thing. You can't just run it back.
I think you can.
No, it's there's not going to be another the great one.
Yeah, but he's paying homage to Skip
I don't
Burtman
care.
without
It's not
being
how it works.
obviously
No.
near the coach he is. I respect it.
No, he can be Hop.
I respect it because I want 200 years from now college baseball coaches still going by Skip to
I
pay
want him to
homage
be like
Skip
Voldemort,
Burtman.
to be like, ooh, don't say that. Like, don't use the Lord's name in vain. Skip.
Nah.
So
Nah.
who are we thinking gets the W today in those 2 matchups? West Virginia,
Portugal.
North Carolina, nice, and Georgia, Oklahoma.
Boy, don't ask me because I was 0 for 2 yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, but I wasn't confident yesterday. I'm really not confident today either. If I had to go with it, I'd probably go UNC and Georgia. So you should probably take West Virginia and Oklahoma.
Fair enough.
But yeah, those would be my picks.
These are hard to bet.
They are. It's getting difficult now.
It is. It is.
It would be easy if one team was in it still.
LSU.
Yeah.
That's true. It was nice to see Texas go home. My dad asked me yesterday. He shot me a text. He was like, "We rooting for Georgia or Texas?" And I was
I
like,
didn't
"Look,
have an answer.
I hate Georgia baseball, but I just hate Texas in general." And I will say, he sent me a picture. He's in New Mexico for work, and he was 2 screening when he was working, and he had Argentina. Who did they play in soccer last night?
Algeria.
And then he had Texas, Georgia. I was like,
Yep.
good thing Argentina's on the screen. That kit makes up for the 2 terrible uniforms
Yeah.
in the baseball game.
Oh, you don't like the Texas
I hate
uniform?
burnt orange.
Okay,
I hate the
okay,
color.
okay.
And
I
the
think
uniform's not bad.
Okay, that's
I
fair,
hate
yeah.
that color. It is sickening.
Okay.
The Georgia uniform,
Gross.
awful.
Yeah.
Why it's always got to take on.
No,
either
no,
of
I do appreciate it.
respect
Texas does have a good baseball logo and good baseball uniforms. I just hate burnt orange.
Yeah, that's fair. You
I don't
can't do
like
anything
that
about
color.
that.
Yeah, I just don't like that color.
If Oklahoma beats Georgia, I think fair to say everyone is good with the national champion. It's North Carolina, West Virginia, which are not SEC
Yeah.
schools, or Oklahoma, who's not really a threat to LSU.
Yeah, no, I mean Georgia's the only team in it now that I just don't really like.
Yeah.
It's just because they're like, I don't know what it is that makes me not like them. Lloyd, do you?
It's Wes Johnson.
Do you have a
It's
feel?
Wes Johnson.
That's part of it, I guess.
And
Their
it's the
players
uniforms.
are
It feels
douchey.
like it's a fake. It's
a fake baseball
It's
school.
a fake baseball school, but
Yeah.
they keep being pretty good.
That I know.
And so it is a problem.
Yeah.
But like I see them, they're an unserious team.
Yeah.
Until
Yeah.
they aren't, and now it's becoming more aren't than are.
Because I tell you what, the guys that they've had on the mound the last couple of go rounds been pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Where they had what's the guy's name? The first
Volchko.
Volchko, and then they had Aoki the other day.
Dylan
Then last
Vigil.
night,
Yeah.
they've been pretty impressive.
And well, it's interesting that it shows up here. Maybe they don't. Maybe Wes Johnson is doing a good job as a former pitching coach, now head coach.
Right.
And
Because all season we talked about like, well, shouldn't they
well,
be?
it's because he plays in that park.
Yeah, I know.
And I don't want that to become like it's just so much more fun to look at that like, oh, it's because of where they play, and then they lose in Omaha, and it's like, yeah, God, because you're not supposed to play that way just to get here. Then you get to a real ballpark and then you lose. Now this is turning that theory said they can actually pitch it,
Right.
which is dangerous.
Yes.
And I don't like it.
And it's what plays the best when you get into Omaha.
I guess it's
is
good
can
for
you pitch it.
Jay's tree.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. I
I
mean,
don't-
it's
I
not
don't
bad for
mind-
Jay's tree.
I don't mind Wes Johnson.
He's got
a
RBF.
crazy voice.
He's
But
got
I don't really mind Wes Johnson. Like I always like that he has like the little chorus stand.
I
that he
was
has
laughing at that last
his
night.
things. I don't know. I always think that's funny
The
because I
chorus
used to use those
stand
when I was in
is-
chorus.
Ironically hilarious.
Yeah, I think that's funny. But I like that. And
Because
I
it's
don't really
just-
mind West Johnson. I just don't see them as a baseball school,
Yeah.
so I don't like that they succeed in baseball.
I get that.
Like
I get
Texas is, it's Texas.
No, they're
they should be
yeah,
good
yeah,
in
yeah.
baseball, realistically.
And I want Texas to lose so they don't catch LSU. They got
Of course,
LSU is
right.
Widen the
And I just
gap.
don't like Texas in general. Like any sport, I don't like the colors. I just don't like Texas.
Now you think about it, I mean, their players are douchey as well. The shortstop, who
That
is
guy-
an incredible player, but geez,
He is hot, but
like
that
the
was-
worst person ever.
His dad's hot.
No.
They had that
This
guy.
is hot as
this
in,
is
like,
the brain
playing
fog.
well. He
Yeah.
hit for the cycle 2 days ago.
Yeah.
You're like, his dad's hot.
Did you
Nice.
see? They gave him the lineup card. He had steely blue
I saw
eyes, and I
that.
was like, okay. Yeah, I would get him some more airtime, but his son is deplorable. Like,
No, that's crazy.
who's the lefty that does the shuffle?
Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
That's his favorite player.
Yeah,
But
and
you're
then
not
they
Juan
had-
Soto. That's like Juan
That's-
Soto
yeah.
can do it.
Well, he
That's
hit for
all-
the cycle in Omaha.
Yeah.
Well, and
Yeah, but
he's not
you're still not
spitting
Juan
on the
Soto.
ball and staring down the. He's not like actually engaging in like disrespect.
I mean-
Juan Soto just does his shuffle, like that's his thing.
Yeah, but it is.
It's not
inherently
nearly-
kind of disrespectful.
But the Texas player is more douchey when you watch him. Like when
Yeah,
you
yeah,
watch
because
both
you're
of them
not
side by
he's
Juan
side.
Fortnite
Soto.
emoting
And he's
all
not
over the
Juan
field.
Soto.
Yeah.
Juan Soto is like one of the best players
Yeah,
in
that's
Major
why
League
you can
Baseball,
do it.
World Series champion. Adrian Rodriguez is a
The
college
shortstop for
baseball
Texas.
player.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's not on the
And
same
then they had the
level.
guy last year who walked against Florida. I think Jonah Williams was his
Williams,
name.
yeah.
They're
Yeah.
down 7. He gets a walk against Florida, and he's talking to the pitcher the whole way down.
It
the
was
first
almost a
baseline.
tiger.
Almost was a
Yeah,
Tiger.
thank God he
I
was.
don't think he's a
not.
Longhorn anymore either.
What a
I don't
loser.
know. I have
probably
no
isn't.
idea.
That,
But it doesn't matter. Longhorns
Harley,
got to sit
it's
home.
very hard to be a two-sport titan
Yeah,
these
it's
days.
tough.
It is. It is. It's always been difficult. It's even more difficult now. But like we said, pitching has been impressive in Omaha up to this point. You see how important it is. And Jay Johnson hopped into the transfer portal last night and added to his transfer portal haul. You see it there. Diego Velasquez is entering the portal, and he is now committed to LSU baseball as Jay Johnson, bringing in the right-handed pitcher out of USC last night. 31 2/3 innings this year, struck out 34, 9 walks with a 4.26 ERA, gets up to 97 with a plus slider. He's a top 250 prospect, and he was a top 250 prospect in the 2025 draft. And it will be a top 5 round talent potentially in 2028. That does mean he will be with LSU for potentially 2 years. Wyatt, what was your reaction to the news last night that Jay dipped back into the portal and brought in an arm?
I was excited. This is a good ad. 31 2/3. The biggest thing that stood out to me is just 9 walks in those 31 2/3 innings. The 4.26 ERA, we can work on that. 34 strikeouts though. Seems like he's got good stuff up to 97, so I would assume he's not consistently hitting that. That's more mid-90s or lower 90s. Good slider. I also saw that only one wild pitch last year in 31 2/3 innings after we had a little bit of struggles with that this year. So I think it's another good arm to add to the back of the bullpen or maybe even the front of the bullpen. First team, all Big Ten, all freshmen.
Yeah.
So I think this is a good ad. So I
Were you
think
surprised to see it a righty?
not surprised. I do think they were always going to add a couple of more
Yeah.
bullpen arms, whether it be right-handed or left-handed. The need right now is for more lefties, so I think you're going to see them go and add 1 or 2 more left-handed pitchers. But, yeah, I mean, you can never have enough arms. So.
Lloyd?
But I keep hearing this. Like, the need is for more lefties, whatever you have. Lockenmeyer, right? Blog, Cooper Williams, Santi Garcia. That's 4. And I guess you'll see if Santi goes in the draft or not. But that's a lot of lefties.
Right, but I think it is the
How many of those guys do you
what's
really,
the trust
really trust?
level in
Yeah.
those 4? You know what I mean?
I think you're seeing the writing on the wall.
Right,
Is
right,
that
right.
those are you don't
Those
have a
you-
choice.
Yeah.
Like, that's who.
No, I don't disagree with that point. I just think that's why the fan base is where they're at, where they
Look, I watched the same baseball team you
Right,
did.
right.
I get it, but it turns out that maybe we're like Jay likes to say, you're allowed to get better. And
Yeah,
I think-
absolutely.
100%.
I think it's more of a. I think everybody just assumed that some of those guys were going to leave.
Yeah.
It seems like they're being told to stay. And I could be wrong. I don't
I
have
don't
any
think
information
anybody's
on this, by
staying
the
on
way.
accident.
Right.
that's
Like,
a
I
safe
think they would have
assumption.
hit the portal by
Yeah.
now if they were going to hit the portal. And so it's a conversation of, I think there's more to work with here than maybe we see. And it is hard to find. It's not the easiest task in the world to just go get lefties.
Right.
Like there's a reason that they're coveted out of the portal. And look, LSU has swung and missed on lefties before, and you've seen them be a one and done here. It's like, okay, that's not the answer.
Yeah.
And that's, I think maybe this is like the first time where it feels like they're going to stay and not just be run out of town. And that's a lot of what Jay was talking about on his portal ideals, was maybe I shouldn't be so quick to maybe what we have is okay.
Abandon,
Yeah. And instead of like throw them off the ship, go get more.
Getting and Bada Bing Bada Boom says in the chat, getting Santi Garcia back would
it's
be
going to be
massive.
Because I think he's going to have an expanded role.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if he's back, he is.
Because I thought he would have had more of a role this year.
Yeah, and I still think he was the lefty.
Yeah, it was just it was so matchup based as opposed to
Yeah.
like go get me 6 outs. It was go get me 1.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, if you're gonna, I think he can take that step of being a guy that you keep in as a reliever instead of a matchup guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll
I
see.
hope to see that from Plug as well, because when I think of like put him in situationally, Ethan Plug was the ultimate like lefty at the plate, go get this one out, and then we'll take you out. But people forget.
Instead, he walked him.
Right. Well, true.
Or plugged
But
him.
people forget that. People forget going into SEC play, Plug was like your best reliever in the non-conference. In that Vanderbilt series, he was like one of the first relievers to come in because that's who you were trusting coming out of non-conference play. Now, he kind of stumbled a little bit through SEC play. He's a freshman. But Ethan Plug is a guy that I would love to see turn it up from, hey, let's just go get 1 out here to, hey, let's go get 3. Hey, let's go get 6.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And if I'm reading correctly, did this new pitcher for LSU, did he see some ABs last year?
He did.
He got to step into the box and swing the bat a little bit.
Oh.
3 for 18 with a
Whoa.
double and 4 walks.
4 walks is impressive.
There you go.
Maybe
A little pop on the bat and gets to second base.
USC is unserious. Like the most national champions. They were actually good this year.
Yeah, no, they were.
Yeah.
Why is he batting 18 times?
That's what I'm saying. He's not like a full two-way player. He was like
No,
kind
it's
of a
like
halfway
Todd
two-way
Peterson.
player. Yeah, he was a
Oh,
one and a
coach,
half-
I hit bombs.
Yeah.
He was a 1.5 way player.
Yeah,
which
no,
is
interesting.
crazy. I think he's a left-handed batter as well, which is what I read, which is crazy.
He was
I
the
mean,
5th best shortstop in California, ranked by Perfect Game, and the 15th overall player in his class.
Little Gavin
And
Guidry
this
action.
past season
Swing it.
saw 18 ABs with a double and 4 walks.
Yeah, it's wild.
How about it? There you go. LSU's newest addition out of the transfer portal, Diego Velasquez. Jay Johnson continues to dominate the portal and put together another impressive offseason ahead of 2027. It has been very, very nice to see because just in general, in totality, LSU has dominated off seasons. Like, if you think about how disappointing the actual seasons were for the male sports, for the big three, for football, men's basketball, and baseball, very disappointing seasons for all three. 3 thumbs down. But the off seasons have been the complete opposite for all 3 of them. They have dominated the news wire. They've made splash move after splash move and have put together teams that I think in all 3 sports you look forward to next season and would go, I'm pretty confident they'll be pretty good. It's been wild to sit back. I was kind of, when I was driving here this morning, I was just kind of thinking about it. Like, the offseason itself, like even with the announcement yesterday for LSU football, Tre Segarra committing to the Tigers, where they just continue this roll of weeks where they bring in and get commitments, where they impress players. Like Segarra put out a top 5, didn't have LSU in it, goes on an official visit to LSU, and now he's committed to LSU. I mean, like, it is, when you really look at the puzzle pieces of it all, it is impressive how they are going about these things and how impressive it is. I mean, Ciale literally said he was committed to Cal. LSU wasn't on the list. He saw Ed O was coming back, piqued his interest a little bit, goes on a visit, now he flips his commitment to the Tigers. And then you look at baseball, what they've been able to do. Number 1 transfer portal player, get back one of your best players in Stephen Milam to get him to withdraw from the draft in addition to what men's basketball has done with the hiring of Will Wade and the roster they've been able to put together, LSU has dominated the newswire. And you can talk about positive or negative, whatever. LSU is everywhere. And it's really been impressive, and it's interesting to see the dynamic of the positivity around LSU athletics because it was such an upsetting year, because it went so poorly. But then you see off seasons put together like what Lane Kiffin has done and what Will Wade has done, and now Jay Johnson. And I think, to me, you've got to give Verge Alsbury the credit in what this athletic department has done. When things have been tasked, when there have been assignments put in front of Verge in this athletic department, he said it himself, we're going to go get the best football coach for LSU. And they went and did that. And it created buy-in and created a roster that the fact that there are playoff expectations for this football team after what you had to go through in the offseason, how much you changed, shows you how good of a job they did during the offseason. And then he said he wanted to get rid of apathy with LSU men's basketball. He checked that box. Moved on from Matt McMahon and went and made the big splash hire, the risk, to bring Will Wade back. And when you think of that, I mean, it would have been so very easy to let LSU men's basketball be an afterthought and wither away and be something you don't have to spend money on to spend it elsewhere, because that's ultimately what it is. It's an expensive thing to do to be good at everything. And then that created the conversations about LSU men's baseball, where it was, do they have the money to compete? Do they have the ability to spend where other programs spend? Is baseball getting the short end in this deal where they're not able to get the money because it's being spent elsewhere? Did they kind of choose men's basketball over baseball? And you've now seen this offseason when Verge said, no, we're not going to let that be a problem. He sat on a microphone and said it, and then you look at this offseason and they've done it. They went and got the number one player out of the portal. They competed with the MLB draft for their starting shortstop. They went and got the number 3 player out the portal. And they've consistently followed it up. They've got multiple top 15 players out of the portal. They've done everything you need to do, and now they'll compete with the draft for their high school prospects. Every single time an assignment or something has been put in front of Verge Alsbury in this athletic department's face, they have checked the box and they've made it happen, and that is a credit to them.
I think you can, if there was any wait and see to what LSU baseball was going to have monetarily, I think you can kind of go ahead and say he got what he wanted.
Yep.
He got enough to compete with the big dogs or teams that have committed financially to baseball. LSU is now, at least for this year, in that arena of bringing back Stephen Milam, being able to go get the number 1 player in the portal, continuing to add depth whenever. Like, I think a lot of people would have been happy with bringing in a shortstop and Stephen Milam leaving, and it's like, oh, you got maybe the best shortstop in the portal. That would have been great. It's like, no, actually, Milam's coming back. He's going to come here to play third. And then you go and get a former freshman All-American from Florida that, like, inside your own conference that has played for 4 years, and that's just a depth piece. Like, you don't even know if he's going to play or not because you already have a substantial amount of experience at second base. And it's like, well, we can still go add more. Yeah. And then you just wake up to news that he's went and brought in a freshman that is probably the highest ranked player outside of Omar Cerna that actually made it to campus. Like, he's a legitimate dude that played for Team USA, and like the numbers that you're looking at are freshman numbers, and when you compare him to a pretty good freshman. I don't mind that.
No, that is.
I actually love that.
That's actually really cool to look at right there, Lloyd.
Yeah.
Come on, LC.
Watch out, LC. And Jay Johnson has made it a very much a priority. Like, you're going to throw strikes. I don't want to be here for 5 hours either.
Yeah.
And I don't have, like, that's what killed LSU last year is the inability to throw strikes and play defense behind it. Mm-hmm. You fixed both of those things.
You've checked those boxes
so far. Mm-hmm. And you've gotten better.
Yeah.
And it's hard to not. You fucking suck.
Well, and that's the other thing is, like, when you listen to Verge talk about the way they're going to manage the money and go about these things. He kind of said it's all about picking your spots. Like, do you have the
I
opportunity?
think Lane's taught everybody a lot.
Right. Like, do you have the opportunity to spend it here and be good this season? If you feel like you don't and it's maybe more of a rebuild year, you maybe don't invest as much this year.
You go into high school.
But I think what everyone saw was Omar Cerna, Kate Arambidi, Mason Braun, William Schmidt, Kaysen Evans, Cooper Moore. And it's like, wait, time out. We've got some really good bones here. If we do make the investment and we do spend and we check a couple of boxes, we keep a Stephen Milam, we get a Bino Waters, we go get walks from Tulane. Like,
okay.
we can be really good if we invest. So let's do it now. Let's do it this year. And that's what they've done. And that's the crazy part about the way this offseason has gone is that every time there's been an assignment put in front of Verge and the athletic department, whether it's go get the best football coach, give them the resources they need, kill apathy in men's basketball, make sure Jay Johnson has what he needs, check, 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 check. They've done it every time. And it's a credit to Verge Osbury. It's a credit to what LSU and their athletic department's been able to do, and it's the reason why after a BS year like we just lived through, because let's not get it wrong here. Can we get a combined record of those three sports? Like, can we add up the numbers of wins and losses for men's basketball, football, baseball? Because to me, it's probably an ugly sight to look at.
It sounds like somebody has done that on Tiger droppings.
You would think.
Fire everybody.
Because that's what we just lived through. A football season where you go 7-6. Baseball was what? 31 and
28, or
31
and 28,
31 and 28. I mean, that's
1-20 in the SEC.
I mean,
28 losses for baseball.
Yep. 6 for football. How many for basketball?
That's all right. 15-41 in SEC play overall. Basketball
Yeah.
for SEC.
No, just in
No,
general.
just in general.
Just their record. LSU basketball record this year.
17 losses.
17 losses. So 28, 6, and 17. That's 51 losses overall in those three sports. That is brutal. You have sat and you've
Who would
watched.
do a podcast about LSU?
You have sat, and that's the crazy part. You've sat and you've watched 51 losses this past season. 51 of them. And you are feeling positive going into next year.
Well, because you changed it.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the credit to Verge Osbury and the athletic department.
And that's why you do a podcast about LSU.
That's why you do a
Because
podcast about
LSU
LSU.
does not do what they don't do well is apathy. They will take a losing season or two, but at some point you have to know. Even if you're Matt McMahon, it's like I took a job that nobody wanted, unheralded positions. Like I don't care, go win, and you didn't want to, or you thought that you were safe. Nobody's safe. The last person that was safe here was Les Miles.
Yeah.
And he kept whatever it was a loss, he would turn it into a win. The only time he got even close to being fired were the times when he lost back-to-back years where it's like, we're not going 8-5.
Right.
And he did it twice.
Yeah.
And then he forgot how the clock worked again. And then it's like, all right, this is apropos, like the perfect, like this is how you go out on a high note. Chef's kiss to Les. Like, why don't you, actually the clock hurt you this time. You did run out of time.
Yeah.
Literally. It's done. You're gone. Auburn, thank you. Goodbye. And then you get Ed Orgeron, and LSU kind of stumbled into that.
Right.
That was the total, like Joe Oliva.
Yeah.
That like the Verge has already not even a year, has proven to be a much better AD than Joe Oliva, who was at very pristine jobs at Duke.
Right.
He fucked that one up, and then he stumbled into an LSU job, and he fucked that one up.
But I think that phrase is they stumbled into a whole lot of things. Mm-hmm. LSU, like that was what LSU, you would stumble into something. I mean, do you like Les Miles' record before LSU hired him was 28-24. Mm-hmm. I mean, you just won a national championship just like a little while ago, and you're going to hire a
Go get
500
Steve Spurrier.
coach. But then you stumble into a national championship with him as your head coach because you maybe held on to a couple of guys that the last guy got in, and you could recruit at a high level, and it would make up for your mistakes.
Just fake it.
And then, but just like you said, you stumble into Ed O, which ultimately stumbles you into the greatest team of all time. And then
You stumble down the hill.
You just go ahead and stumble your way all
And
the
then
way
you
down.
try to do it right, and that's not the LSU way. And this one does feel like
This feels so. It just doesn't feel LSU right now.
No,
where
see,
every time something's put in front of you,
it goes.
you do it. You do it right.
Because my LSU experience is Sorsby's your quarterback.
yeah.
10 out of 10
No,
times,
man,
like, everything's going great.
Right.
You look back, it's like, oh, how is this even a thing?
Yeah.
Like, that's what would have happened in my youth. But
Right.
now it feels like, oh, wow, you like,
Keep dodging these bullets and getting things right. What are you doing?
So something's coming down the pipe.
That is the hard part. That's why I'm trying to enjoy the now. Before the
It's like being in the war and you don't know that it's over. It's like nobody shot at us in a long time. It's like when you get the newspaper, it's like, oh, it's over. Oh, sweet. Like, one more.
52 and 51. Hunter Hall says 15 and 41 in SEC play.
That's really the
Yeesh.
stat because it's kind
God.
of boosted by those non-cons.
Shout out Clemson for getting us over 500.
Yeah,
shout
wanna
out.
know.
Shout out, baby. Want to know? That's all you needed.
Unbelievable.
You only need one.
You only need one. It only takes one.
It is crazy, man. The year that we've lived through, and then what you expect to be.
I wonder how
in
BK is
front
getting
of you.
along in the town of Memphis.
Well, the unfortunate part is he's not getting paid, so it's not taking any pressure off LSU. They're still coughing up cash.
Yeah,
to
that's a
him.
real
Well, you just
dick
do that
move
on
by
purpose.
Memphis. I know, but why don't you just tell him no? Like, he's not going to add any value.
I just
John
like.
Morant, you have an assignment.
Did you say John Moran?
Lord.
Oh,
Lord.
it's not the Grizzlies.
In the same
The
city.
same city.
James Harden.
I know he likes to spin the block.
There you
And
go. Uh-huh.
There you go.
But there was some news from a football standpoint yesterday. We, of course, were live yesterday when the news dropped as Tre Segarra committed to LSU. It was nice to have Rohan Davey in here when the news was announced to get his thoughts on it. To, of course, see if you saw the thumbnail of today's show. It was Kevin Smith and it was Tre Segarra, who is an absolute monster of a human, I've come to realize. Because Rose said it. He was like, oh, he
doesn't compliment
he's
people
a
like
stocky
that.
kid. Like, he's put together. And I was like, I looked at I was like, okay, 5'10", 210. Then I started looking at some of these pictures, and I was like, Lord have mercy. I think I sent one in the group chat
Yeah,
yesterday.
but his calves.
You kind of
Of his calves?
You kind of forget with Rowe, like, if he's the one saying that someone's put together, he's probably put together.
Right.
Like, 'cause
Probably not-
we think that about every recruit, commit, whatever. He doesn't think that about every recruit.
No.
So for him to
What was
say that.
Nick Saban's old adage to know if somebody was a good athlete or not?
Ass and ankles.
Tre Segarra.
Ass and ankles. There's not a.
That's why you know why it's a bad athlete.
Yeah.
I've got great ankles. My ass is contact.
Okay, I thought you were going to say you have a good ass.
No, my
Which
ass
I
No, he
would
has good
disagree
calves.
with.
Like, he has good calves.
He does have good
Yeah.
calves.
My ass
the
is
calf
good.
like
to
this-
ass
and he's got
ratio.
long
This
hands.
picture.
Yeah,
is
I mean,
just, it's silly.
When you originally sent that, I thought that was Kevin Smith.
No.
At first, I was like, "Oh, Kevin Smith's fucking." I
Well,
was like, "That's not Kevin Smith."
I found out Segarra is a wrestler
he looks like
He's a
it.
soccer
Like,
player
and a
right now.
soccer player.
what
So
did
he's
he-
a heck of an athlete.
Great athlete.
What school does he go to?
Bur-
Oh, you can tell he's not
Burns.
from Louisiana.
Yeah, he's not. He's from South Carolina. But I mean, like,
They wouldn't let you play. They don't have a soccer team.
No.
but no, he is an absolute unit. It was a good addition for LSU yesterday. It was nice to see Pop Houston, of course, put out a tweet acknowledging Segarra's addition and how big of a deal it was and his excitement. But Wyatt, your thoughts yesterday on the addition of Tre Segarra, the second running back for LSU?
Yeah, I love it. As you said, second running back in the class after you added Brennan Lacey from Frisco, Texas. The comp for him that I looked at on On3 and I thought was pretty good was Damian Pierce from Florida for the Texans. Kind of smaller, stockier guy. Really, really powerful, though, but the good change of direction. So I think this is a great add, and you're going to see them potentially add another one to the running back room today, as last night at about 11 o'clock, Trey Martin decided he was going to announce his commitment today at, I believe it's either noon or 11
I think it's
o'clock.
11.
So as we talked about this last week and a half now, talking about Tre Segarra, you
Oh
may
my
have three
word.
guys
You see him on
in
the
that running
soccer
back room.
field.
I mean, who needs shin guards?
I promise you he plays defense.
I mean, An absolute.
He's got
unit.
highlights, or is that football highlights?
I think this is a rushing touchdown, but we
No,
can.
this is
No, this
soccer.
is soccer.
Is he scoring?
Oh, what a finish!
Wait, run this back. First off,
Oh, get off me. Oh, yeah.
Oh, sneak about
wow.
Right-footed.
There you go.
I mean, that's wonderful.
What's a celebration?
Oh, good light show. Light show for the stadium.
Look at this.
Tre Segarra of Burns became
Oh,
the
I'll
first
take
player.
that.
Look at him.
He scored. He scored the first player to score a touchdown and became the first player to score a goal at the new Nixon Field.
Okay, that is pretty cool.
This guy's
I don't think many people in Louisiana history can say they've scored a touchdown and scored a goal in soccer.
Well, he was the first. They redid the field, obviously. First touchdown on the field and first goal on the field. Pretty impressive.
That is cool.
I'm excited about the addition of Tre Segarra, but why it was correct.
Quite interesting.
Why it was correct. There could potentially be another addition today, as Trey Martin will announce his commitment at 11 a.m. this morning. I have it in here somewhere. There it is. Four-star running back Trey Martin will be announcing his college decision. This was obviously tweeted yesterday by our guy CJ over at Tiger Bay. Announcing his college decision tomorrow at 11 a.m. We'll be choosing between LSU and Florida. I also saw, not that one, this one. So he posted this and then quickly deleted it.
Yeah.
This got some run on social media. And see, our guy Jay says, Trey Martin posted this on Instagram and deleted it 5 seconds later. If you look at the bottom right, it says all Gators. And the bottom left, of course, has his name, Trey Martin. So you see that there. Of course, that had some people thinking of, is he trolling Florida? Or is it...
I think you just messed up.
See, I thought when I originally looked at this, I was like, could that say "Go to Hell, Gators"?
Why,
But
that would be...
I do think that's an A and not an E.
If it said that would be quite the commitment post.
Oh, it'd be unbelievable. It'd be my favorite.
He definitely fucked this up.
You
There's
think so?
no
I think that
way
this
he's
is-
trolling. Like
I
this
think
is
this is a troll.
no. I think
No.
he messed this up, dude.
You think he accidentally posted it?
I think he
mean
meant to
for-
cover it all up, and he left.
Did he delete this one too?
He deleted it.
What
This
about-
was screenshotted
I'll
by
bet
a
on it.
viewer. Or by somebody that saw it. Again,
10.
Jace that
We do
covers.
10.
So I just don't know why you would put.
I don't have that much.
He
money
was
in my
putting the
Venmo.
clock over it, didn't realize it didn't cover. I believe he didn't realize it didn't cover up the whole thing.
Yeah, but why would you put that as the background? Then it's usual clock.
That's what I'm saying. If you were trying to cover the whole thing, then what's the point of posting it? Because it's
Right.
not like.
Right.
And the other thing is the top of the helmet. That honestly could be a Florida or an LSU helmet. Because is that orange or is that yellow or gold? Sorry, gold.
Lord have mercy, Wyatt Vaughn.
Yeah, it's on me.
I don't know. I mean, this is the drama of college athletics. But today at 11 a.m., we might just have to stay live, I guess, to see what the announcement is for Trey Martin, one of the top running backs out of the state of Louisiana, who LSU had. They had him on campus this past weekend, this past recruiting weekend. So we shall see.
Does he have any pictures in the gold helmet or either one?
The ones he took this past weekend
Were
were
all white.
All white, icy whites.
Or the all whites.
Because I think this is orange and blue.
I would believe it does.
I
feel
thought
as
it
if
was
it's
orange
and
as
blue.
well.
But my brain wants me to think otherwise.
Of course.
But it would make sense if you're. Did Segura have an offer from Florida? What's that?
I don't remember who was in his.
I'm sure he had an offer. He wasn't really in
Penn
like their
State,
last
Indiana,
five.
LSU.
Tennessee, South Carolina.
So, look, it'll be interesting to see where Trey Martin ends up. Of course, this was one that it seemed as if LSU's attention, they got Brennan Lacey, they got Segarra, and it was, well, they are still pushing for Trey Martin, but is it an easy pitch to make when you already have two running backs committed in the class to say, hey, join this loaded running back class when you have some of these other guys already in the room? We shall see. The announcement will be made at 11. My gut feeling is that post was a complete accident and mistake, and that is orange and blue.
Yeah.
And my gut would be telling me
That would
he's
be hilarious.
probably
like,
going to
dude,
commit to Florida at 11
you
a.m.
messed
I
What's
do
up?
think that's a Florida graphic.
Right.
Oh,
I don't
1,000.
think,
feel
I
like
don't,
he's
I don't
trolling.
think it was an accident.
You really think he's trolling?
I wouldn't worry about
We
it.
bet on it, $10.
Okay.
I couldn't go higher than that because I need
So
money.
you're
for my
confident he's an
Venmo.
LSU Tiger?
This is an LSU Tiger, I
Really?
believe.
Okay.
What makes you say that?
I just know ball.
He's reading the tea leaves.
Yeah.
The orbiter of
And
college
look,
football.
and maybe,
reads ball.
because I personally going into this thought he was going to be an LSU Tiger at the end of the whole thing. The first thing that changed my opinion was that. That was what shifted my mindset of like, because kids are kids, they make stupid mistakes. Like I feel like Jaden Bryant probably regrets posting that. I don't think he was trying to troll LSU when he put out the Go Tigers thing.
Right.
I just think he was a kid and didn't realize maybe the effect that would have. Be like, well, that's kind of not a good look. You don't really think about PR as a 17-year-old.
Well, to me, you look at it, he's coming off of an LSU visit. He
Right.
literally just got back from
That's
campus.
why my thought process was LSU.
He announces last night that he's going to be committing today.
Right.
And all of the signs, all of the momentum on Twitter and everything seems to be pointing towards LSU.
Yeah.
As much as these kids don't want to admit it, they do like the drama
Of
like,
course.
oh, where's he going to go? Where's he going to go? To me, if you're going to post that and you mess up because you're trying to put the clock over the entire graphic,
Right.
why is the graphic in the background? Because if the clock is covering the whole thing, then there's no point in posting the graphic in the background because nobody can see it
Well,
anyway.
I think he was probably okay with the helmet being shown because the helmet is hard to tell what color it is. Now, look, we don't need to do full, a geometry
dive.
breakdown of into, being detectives over here into this graphic. My first reaction is that just looks like an accident to me, but I do understand your point because up until that, I thought he was an LSU Tiger. And so my gut still tells me that, but seeing that, it just looks like, to me, an accident. But we shall see.
We will see.
We will see if he's an LSU Tiger or a Florida Gator. The other thing is, you probably could have both graphics made. It's a very normal thing. We shall see. The announcement we made at 11 a.m. today for Tre Martin, one of the top running backs in the country here out of the state of Louisiana. I will say I do think it would be massive for LSU from one, he's a heck of a football player, and two, it kind of adjusts the PR with some of the fans of if you were to, with the conversation we had last week with Cade Cooper and Miguel Whitley, right? If you were going to be having Brendan Lacey and Tre Segarra in this class, and then you let, was it Jaden Miles and Tre Martin leave the state to go get out-of-state running backs, that doesn't resonate with some of the fan base. That creates conversations with the fan base of you're letting Louisiana guys leave to get out-of-state guys. And I think from a PR standpoint, it would be huge to make sure you close the deal on an in-state running back like Tre Martin. And how much does PR matter? It's up to you. But I just think it would be a huge win for the fan base and also for LSU because he is an extremely talented football player. And this would be an absolutely loaded running back class if you can close on all three of these guys. Lacey, Segarra, and Martin. That's a pretty good running back trio out of high school. So we'll see at 11 a.m. this morning what the decision is. I would love, absolutely love, to spit in the face of the Florida Gators once again because it has been nice to go out on a limb and say when the Lane Kiffin thing was happening, LSU is excuse me,
Sick to compete with.
way better of a program than Florida. And I like every opportunity that LSU gets to make sure they know that. To be reminded of it. So, like Andrew Messina says, it sucks to be a Florida Gator.
Absolutely.
Sure does. 11 a.m. this morning, Tre Martin will make his announcement between LSU and Florida, the final two for one of the top running backs in the country here out of the state of Louisiana. There was another. Here you go. Here's the guy who committed to LSU yesterday. This would be an absolutely loaded running back class if you can seal the deal. You get Tre Martin today, and you have these three guys in the room: Brendan Lacey, Tre Segarra, who's in this video here, and then of course Tre Martin out of the state of Louisiana. It would be huge, and it is maybe one of the most. It is the second most vital position in a Lane Kiffin offense. Quarterback obviously is number one in any offense, but you know how important the running back position is for Lane Kiffin. I don't think it's a coincidence. The year he had his best running back was the year they had their best season.
Right.
His 1 year with Kewan Lacey was the year they made the playoffs. I don't think that's a mistake because that's how important running back is for a Lane Kiffin offense. And you're seeing the importance they're putting on it. they can get Segarra, Martin, and Lacey all in this class to follow up what they were able to do out of the transfer portal, getting some younger guys that could develop, and then, of course, a guy like Harlan Berry, who is a true sophomore and still has another year of eligibility. Massive for Lane Kiffin at LSU.
And I guess it makes sense. I was about to say that's a large running back haul, but you really only have one in the room for if you're looking ahead to 2028 and be Harlan Berry as a junior, and that's like before that. That's all you had until you added into the portal and obviously in recruiting. But you needed to go get 6 guys.
No, you needed to go fill out a running back room. For now and the future.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just because I would say like, wow, he's really putting an emphasis on getting a running back. It's like you needed to fill up the room. There was somebody there.
No, they needed running backs. They were able to get Caden Durham back, which was a huge deal just for this season and for next. But they get Dylan Jones, who's a redshirt sophomore, who obviously could go to the draft after this season, depending on how it goes, but would still have 2 years of eligibility remaining after the fact. Of course, Harlan Berry's a true sophomore. You have Stacy Gage, who's a redshirt sophomore. You have Rod Gainey, who's a redshirt sophomore. Racine Guillory's a redshirt freshman. And then Caden Durham, who is the true junior in the room. I mean, that is a young room of guys that can return. Really, you would anticipate all of them returning, just draft standpoint, not bringing portal into this if they portal in or out. But from a draft standpoint, the only one you would really say could be lost would be likely Caden Durham. Outside of that, you would assume most of these guys are back as they're all redshirt sophomore or lower.
Right.
Which is pretty impressive. And then the class that you can bring in now with Segarra, Martin, and Lacey would be huge for the future of the running back position at LSU, which is obviously a storied position for LSU and for Lane Kiffin's offense, so definitely something to keep an eye on there. We will take a quick break here as we've rolled through hour number 1 on this Wednesday morning. JD is going to join us at 9:30.
9:30.
To close out the show this morning. So we'll have Jacques Doucet, the sports director, at 9:30 a.m. We'll come back, open up hour number 2 right after this.
Wardo's was created in honor of Alan Ward Branning III, fondly known by family and friends as Wardo. In 2019, the oldest brother of the tribe passed away unexpectedly. His remaining siblings and loved ones wanted to honor his memory in a special way. In 2022, Ward's family decided to combine the need for a sandwich shop in downtown Natchez with a desire to pay tribute to Ward's love of good friends, good times, and great food. Through blood, sweat, tears, and countless hours of hard work, Wardo's was born. So go visit Wardo's today at 309 North Broadway Street in Natchez, where the po' boys are so good, you'll swear you're in Cajun country.
Hey, Miss Lou, come visit us, Tom and Wright Branding at GOMART and On The Go Deli.
GOMART has clean restrooms, community coffee, an awesome beer cave, and a great selection of anything you may need.
Located at the corner of Highland Boulevard and Highway 61 South in Natchez.
Also stop by Wardo's Po' Boys at 309 North Broadway on the beautiful Natchez Bluff,
where everyone is family.
When it comes to your home, the roof over your head matters. At CAS Roofing, We don't just install shingles, we build peace of mind. With years of experience and a commitment to craftsmanship, our team shows up on time, gets the job done right, and treats every project like it's our own home. Whether it's a repair, a replacement, or a storm damage that caught you off guard, CAS Roofing is ready. We're local, we're dependable, and we stand behind every nail, every shingle, and every promise we make. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about roofing, it's about protecting what matters most. CAS Roofing, built on trust, backed by quality.
All right, welcome back here as we open up hour number 2 on this Wednesday morning. We appreciate all of you hanging out with us on this Wednesday morning, starting your morning with us every single morning. We just had Chucky Sunshine stop on through, give Lloyd a little gift over there.
Yeah.
Throw that off to the camera.
The real Skip.
There you go.
Skip.
Right on. I mean, how about that? The timing couldn't have been better with the Skip conversation this morning. Old Skip Bertman signed football, baseball helmet.
Isn't that what they do with the gifts at the church?
There you go. Nice. Nice.
And then that's when it turns from the cracker to the body. Mm-hmm. And then the wine to the blood. Mm-hmm.
I think that's exactly how it's written in Scripture, yeah.
It's called the consecration of Christ.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. And so we all become cannibals just for a brief
You
moment.
can get anything here when you tune into Tingle & Co. From 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. in the morning. We might hang out a little bit longer because that announcement will happen at 11 a.m. this morning. Christian and White have a little bit of a bet going on over there on where Trey Martin ends up. I'm leaning on Wyatt's side here. Look, I read into the accident, not accidental post. But Wyatt seems very confident over there about the Tigers' opportunity, Tigers' chances in this.
I'm betting on the kid's youth and saying that he's an idiot.
You're betting on Florida.
He fucked up.
You're a Florida fan.
Yeah, and I'm betting that he goes to Florida.
Okay.
Yeah.
Couldn't be
Not
me,
a Florida
but
fan. It
seems like you're pretty excited for Florida to get
there
this
have
big
been
running
much
back.
crazier things to happen, and this one would be just in line for LSU.
Well, we'll see. The announcement will be at 11
a.m.
a.m. this morning, T-minus 2 hours. We'll find out. We'll, of course, have Jacques Doucet join us at 9:30 a.m. this morning to talk all things.
I kind of missed this.
LSU athletics. What, the drama of this all?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of makes me care a little bit more about recruiting just for this.
No, the drama is fun. Like, that is the part that, like, you used to be enthralled. Like, we used to be obsessed with because the drama of the whole thing, that's all that mattered. Now it has lost a bit of its allure, I think, especially for LSU fans. I think Bryce Underwood has done a number on all of us. And the way that went, because you literally dominated the recruitment for a year and then got
pistol whipped
a week before signing day, and it was just like, what? This isn't how it's supposed to go.
This is stupid.
And so now it has
turned the game off, turned the game
hindered
back
everyone's thoughts and feelings about.
What do you mean I didn't
recruiting in
get
general.
Bryce Underwood? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And then go ahead.
Sorry. What's funny is, I actually think it's like, I know people look at NIL and like, oh, there's so much drama. I actually think there's less drama in recruiting now with NIL than there was beforehand. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm biased, but like following it, I've been following it for probably since 5 for 5 in 2014 was right around when I started following recruiting pretty religiously. And now it's very like, oh, we're going to get this guy. You know, like you're leading, you've got a good offer on the table, he's coming to LSU. And then, you know, you get a recruitment like a Josh Dobson where you were kind of leading early and then out of nowhere it's just kind of like, oh, he's not, LSU's backed out. Like the number got too high. That's not very suspenseful and dramaful in my eyes. Now, you do every once in a while, you still have these Bryce Underwood recruitments with a lot of drama. But for me, I think some of the drama has been lost a little bit because the majority of these guys are just going to go to the highest bidder.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. It still is fun when you get recruits, but there's not as much drama as I remember.
When people don't, there it is.
Oh, that is
That
beautiful.
is excellent.
Hold that up for the
Thank you
camera.
very much. Yeah, get that
Wow.
on camera. That is a beauty. That is my childhood right there.
Oh, yeah.
Where's the,
Probably a lot of the chat's childhood too.
Get the light out. Get the glare out.
I believe the
It's
glare is
just following
following.
me.
That is an excellent piece of memorabilia there. It's signed. Got the full cast of the
did they sign
Sandlot.
their real names or their Sandlot names?
They have real names, then some of them put the character name in parentheses underneath.
I love that.
And so that's excellent. Shout out Chunky Sunshine. 2 claps. Ready. Shout out. Okay, Gage, I'll take you up on it too. You know what? We're doubling down Chrissy and Wyatt's bet. And then I'm on Wyatt's side. Gage is on Chrissy's side. So it's
Heck
now
yeah.
a $20 bet.
Gage, you
Between
picked
the
the
four of
wrong
us.
horse, brother.
There we go. But no, I do think the recruiting.
That's my wife you're talking about.
Recruiting is still fun.
No,
but
it's
it
very
has
fun
lost
still.
it has lost the commitment part of it. I think is what's lost the allure. Commitment now doesn't mean the same thing that it did to people
Right.
5 years ago. And so when that happens, like everyone sees the commitment and then goes up, matter of time. You know? And I think there is this newfound excitement with this new staff of like who they're getting to commit, the way they're going about it. Like this situation with Segarra is kind of like wild.
Right.
Where over a month ago, LSU wasn't like a part of this recruitment.
No.
It was South Carolina who was leading where it lives. Tennessee put itself in the mix, and then Stanford was in it. Then LSU kind of enters just kind of maybe a little less than a month ago, and a few weeks after that, he commits to LSU. I mean, he takes his first ever trip to Baton Rouge a week ago, and then a week later is an LSU commit.
Right.
It's objectively the best offer on the table.
100%. 100%. And he said, I think it was in early May when LSU offered me and got really involved. It wasn't a terribly long time, but enough to get to know Coach Kevin Smith, keep him in the back of my mind. He came to see me. The communication picked up, and that's where it started. And he goes to LSU, gets a chance, and makes it happen.
And it seemed like all this happened and there wasn't much drama behind it. Like,
Right.
that's the thing. Like,
Right.
LSU was not really involved. You got him on a visit.
But not
and then,
much drama from our standpoint.
I guess that's
But if you're a
fair.
South Carolina fan, you're like,
What the hell just happened?
what just said? You know what I mean? Like,
But
if you look
even-
at it from that perspective, you've been leading in this recruitment for an in-state guy, and then out of nowhere comes LSU, and now he's a Tiger?
But even from South Carolina's standpoint, I would say they kind of just went from, okay, we're leading. Okay, he's going on a visit to LSU. Oh, he's going to LSU.
Yeah.
Like, there was not much, like the Easton Royal thing, that's a recruitment that's going to have a ton of drama in it. Where is he leaning? Texas, Florida, LSU. That one's going to go till signing day. I don't know. Maybe I'm biased. I feel like a lot of the drama has been taken out of it, because it's just, you go on a visit, maybe you get a good NIL offer, and it's over.
I think it all comes down to the way you view it. Like, I would say maybe, yeah, like some of the drama has been removed because now you can chalk everything up to money. Like, now it is a business deal, so it is less dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
There are less theatrics because it can kind of just come down to where's the best opportunity financially. But I still do think that also can add to the drama of it from your perspective because now if you're South Carolina, you're going to sit back and be like, oh, well, look at that. The LSU comes in, puts together a bag of money, and he's not coming to South Carolina anymore. Like when you look at it from those perspectives, it removes the theatrics of it.
Right.
But it still is like the drama of recruiting is like a player can be swept from out of your hands
Of
in
course.
a second.
I don't know. It's just, I guess it's not that. It's more just these players get their minds changed so fast. Like, you look at a situation like Jaden Bryant. Obviously, Miami flipped Jaden Bryant.
Right.
LSU immediately pivots.
Right.
Goes
Right.
to KJ Green. I would assume some of that NIL money that was going to Jaden Bryant got put on to KJ Green, and it was like within a week and a half you had your replacement. And like for me growing up, I remember like reading about Jamar Chase's crying in his car before his ceremony, like, do I go to Auburn or LSU? And it seems like there's not a lot of that anymore. It's very cut and dry.
Yeah, the theatrics are gone.
Right. And I don't know if it's,
And that's why I
don't know
think
what
it
is.
means something when you see the emotion in a commitment or something like that. Like, even me yesterday listening to the Tre Segarra announcement, the reaction from everyone there when he unzipped the jacket and they saw LSU and he said LSU, like the crowd pop was electric. Like it was loud. Like it was a loud reaction from everyone there supporting him. That was like, that's the part that makes you love it again, because it's like, that is how it's supposed to be. This is a big deal, right?
Yeah.
Like, this isn't something that should just be scoffed at or be like, oh, well, we'll see. Like, no, it's a huge announcement. I mean, you're committing to play football at LSU.
Right.
Like, there's not many things bigger than that.
No.
Like, I mean.
Well, and to me, it seemed like how beloved Tre is at that high school.
Right.
Like, that was it. I mean, clearly he played soccer also.
Wrestling,
Wrestles, football. Like, I think he's like the best thing
He's
that's
the
ever
guy.
happened there.
Yeah.
And so they're like, obviously you would imagine that they'd want him to go to South Carolina, but they're like, LSU's even better.
Yeah.
Like, he deserves to be able to go to the school.
yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to put LSU on airs because they weren't very good at anything. But I think
South
to
Carolina.
them, that is very cool.
Yeah.
Like, objectively, like, I'm sure the
No, that-
home state would be cool
That
too.
made
but
me feel something watching
yeah,
that.
they're like,
Right.
good for Tre.
Yeah.
It'd be the same thing for like Texas or Alabama or Georgia, like a big time school like that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah,
And just listening to the reaction from them, it was like,
Because
that
if you
is what
struggle
it's
with like
supposed
that,
to be.
and that's what's weird about recruiting nationally, because you think like if it was a Louisiana kid and opens like unzips LSU, you're
Right.
like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you should do. And there it's like, oh, good for him.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
It was,
odd.
but I like
Like, they love him.
I
Like
liked
that,
it.
it means you're getting a good kid.
Yeah.
for
They
sure.
also could be
100%.
scared of him.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
he's fucking
Yeah,
huge. They could be,
yeah.
you're not cheering for LSU? I'll beat the
Better-
fuck out of you.
yeah.
I'll
Tre.
fucking double leg you so fast.
Yeah. Yeah. Put you in a pretzel.
But it was like I liked like watching the video. I was like, oh, that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, really
It's
cool.
supposed to be a big deal, a cool announcement, a fun thing. Like, not every school gets the opportunity to have a guy do it. Like, not every school's Edna Carr, where it is
Right.
Right.
Five
every
it's
year.
20 guys signing on early signing day, and then 20 guys signing on national signing day. Like,
Right. And especially
that's
in
Edna
the
Carr.
state of South Carolina. It's almost boring if he goes to South Carolina. But like, LSU is such a big brand
Right.
in college sports that they see LSU and they're like, wow, that's really cool. We've got
Yeah.
this guy going to LSU. You know what I mean? So it was cool. It got me fired up as well.
For sure. No, and speaking of fired up, what got me fired up yesterday was Lamar Brown in the LSU uniform. Did everybody get a look at that? Big 55 double nickel. As Lamar Brown donned the LSU uniform. They looks like they had some media day activities. They took some pictures, got the uniforms on. And I believe Richard Anderson was in 88.
I like
and
that.
Lamar was in 55.
I like
I was
that,
I think,
too.
and I didn't get a look at Deuce Jarrow, so I don't know what number. He was obviously 99 during spring practice. But
It's gonna
we'll
be
see.
number 2.
Look, I do love a little number. on
Oh,
that
look
guy.
at those uniforms.
There you go.
I was
LSU
very
Media
excited
Day, of
that
course.
it was white.
LSU Media
Can
Day.
he wear
of
that
course.
chain during the game?
Yes, he can.
I don't believe. I mean,
He
I
should
guess
be
you
able
could.
to. Camaro wore something similar.
Well, he was paid by
Freshman
Dolce,
All-American
Dolce
season
and
loaded.
Gabbana. Hello,
Uh-huh.
he was paid to wear that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I love the caption on that one. Freshman All-American season loading. And the big 55.
He did-
I'm excited to watch Lamar Brown play in Death Valley.
Big Lamar.
Who was the Cavs owner? Gilbert.
Dan Gilbert.
Dan
He did the
Gilbert.
Dan Gilbert font.
Loser. Comic
Comic
Sans.
Sans.
Comic Sans.
What a loser. That's right on the letter.
But super excited to see what some of these guys from last year's class can put together. You saw Richard Anderson in 88. There, Lamar Brown and 55. Mo9 asks in the chat, Prime Wyatt versus Tre Segarra, who wins in wrestling?
Oh.
I would like to say my money is on
No.
committed
He
LSU
is in a
running back.
weight class way below what I was.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I don't know if it's by skill or if it's by weight default.
Well, I guess I only wrestled in 8th grade. So
But what weight class were you in?
I was 182. So he probably is 182 now.
Okay,
I mean, he's
probably
210
more.
during football
Oh, okay,
season.
yeah. So he would beat me. Yeah. But he's also a senior in high school, and I was in 8th grade. If I had kept wrestling and kept working really hard at it,
Say that about a lot of
and
stuff.
This is the best bit on the show.
yeah, if I had gotten to my senior year, I probably would have been a heavyweight. I definitely would have been a heavyweight, 280.
Probably.
280 versus 210
He would
Right.
whip
Wow,
your
I'm heavyweight
ass.
So
now.
are
Kill
you
me.
saying you had talent?
in wrestling.
Yes.
No, I sucked at wrestling.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is,
Allow me to say, I don't care how much you weigh. He is going to whoop you.
No, that's not how
on the
wrestling
wrestling
works.
mat.
There's a 280 wrestler is going to beat a 210 wrestler, damn near every time.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not going to
No.
happen.
Not,
I mean, no.
not Wyatt versus Tre Segarra.
Wyatt
Maybe
versus
maybe
Tre
Wyatt
Segarra.
Vaughn versus 210 Christian Cowley. Sure.
Okay, how about I'll wrestle you right now in the middle of this room? We'll put it to the test.
I'm not saying we're not gonna do this in the middle of the show. We'll do this during a watch party. I'm not saying I'm beating you. I'm just saying Tre Segarra would beat you at 210.
I second that.
If
I do think you are. I think maybe
Wild.
I could step in right now, I
Go-
think, and I could take him.
Okay,
Tre
go swim
Segarra?
across the
Yeah.
Mississippi River first.
He's
How about
70
that?
pounds lighter than me.
Yeah, yours is 70 pounds of fat.
It doesn't matter.
It
That-
does.
It makes
you don't
me,
think
I'm
he can
stronger.
move you? You're not
No.
stronger than him.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
That is insane, brother.
Dude, your takes about yourself are so fucking bad.
My legs are just as big as his.
First, you could swim across the Mississippi River. No, you can't.
that could happen.
Second, you could have made the LSU baseball team if you kept playing baseball. No, you couldn't.
Yeah.
And third, you could beat Tre Segarra, an LSU football running back commit.
He's
in
No,
wrestling.
not only beat him.
Hell no.
And 70 pounds lighter than me.
No. No.
You know what's funny is I really didn't know where this confidence in my athletic ability came from.
Where has it come from?
I was talking to my dad the other day, and I was like, "Dude, they don't think I could swim across the Natchez River." And he was like, "Yeah, I could do that." I was like, "Oh, well, that's where I got it." Now
It's
that's where
not
it
the
comes from.
Natchez
the
River. It's the
Mississippi.
Mississippi River.
Oh, it's the Mississippi?
The third biggest river in
The world.
No,
Okay.
What's funny is his
Okay.
dad didn't say, "Oh yeah, you could do that." He goes, "No, I could do that." Like,
They're
I
both,
didn't
they're
fucking
both
ask
gonna
you, Dad.
die swimming across the
No.
Mississippi together, holding hands, going, "Well, if there wasn't current, we would have made it."
Then Sawyer's gonna have to carry on the family bloodline.
Kenny Balala Wyatt. You are very positive of yourself when you've never finished anything.
Yeah, it's true. You
That's
quit
not what
everything.
your mom said, Kenneth Balala.
I mean, look at this guy,
Tiny.
Wyatt, buddy,
Dude, Wyatt.
buddy.
Dude, he can't move me.
Those can't move you.
Cannot move me.
That can't move you.
Cannot
Oh
move
my
me.
no,
Dude,
you see those eyes?
That
Look
neck
at
is
that.
thick.
You can't even
You
get your
wanna
arm
piss
around
him
that
off.
neck.
Cannot move me.
That's a Noah Tingle neck right there.
Oh, no, he beats me.
Yes.
No, he does not.
He
No.
does.
No, he does not.
I'm only 10
Well, I don't know
pounds-
if you- do you
I'm
know
10
how to
pounds
wrestle?
lighter than him. Well, I could wrestle.
You're 10
You don't know how to
lighter than
wrestle.
I mean,
Yes,
10
I
pounds
do.
heavier.
I'm
I'm 220.
I thought you were 230.
No. Oh, I was.
Okay, well, when you were 230, I think you could take him.
The 10
The
pounds.
10 pounds of fat that I lost made a
Yes,
difference.
that's what y'all don't understand. Like that helps you when
Do you,
you're
okay,
going
no,
against
now I want to
a
ask you this
lesser
right
guy.
now. I want to ask you this right now.
He's a lesser man than
Do
you.
you think
You smoke
you
cigarettes.
you could beat me in wrestling right here, right now? Being what you're two what? How much do you
70.
weigh? 270. You are 50 pounds heavier than me.
Yeah.
You think you could beat me wrestling right
Yes.
now?
You're stronger than him. I think I would have. I
I don't think I'm stronger than him. I'm definitely stronger than you.
Yeah, you're stronger than me.
yeah.
But I'm
Noah,
also.
how much do you weigh?
220.
I think there's other 220 people you could beat for sure. I don't think you could beat Noah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that is fair.
Appreciate it. Appreciate the glaze.
Well, I
bro.
think of
Wait,
Lloyd, your opinion?
Wyatt, you're an idiot. Not only could you not look, Noah would beat you, which is I guess a bitter pill to swallow.
Don't
for
say what you want to say.
No,
don't say
no,
it.
for you to think that you could out wrestle him.
This young man
is
here.
insane.
Because I'm admitting right now,
Division One. He's not a Division One athlete. He is.
I
On his back
can't
within the
beat
first
him.
round.
And he
Oh my
wrestles.
gosh.
Yeah,
He
I
was
wrestled.
like, no, you don't.
I did.
No, you didn't.
It's
You were
like
fat
riding a
and you
bike.
laid on people.
It's like riding
He
a
knows
bike.
how to wrestle.
And what do you think I'm going to do? I'm fat, and I'm going to lay on
And
him.
he can bench press you.
No, he cannot.
Yes, you don't think he can throw up 270?
He can't move me.
Yes,
Coach,
He ain't moving me.
Coach, he's repping 315.
He ain't moving me.
This is, man, Wyatt.
It
I-
kind of makes me
dude.
mad, but I don't let it.
You are bad.
It is impressive. I do admire
Wyatt,
your confidence.
okay, hold on.
Well, here we go. Here we
Wyatt,
go.
do you actually think you could beat
He
him in
is-
wrestling? Or
Look
you
at this
just-
little tiny
No,
twink that he's
I'm not talking
wrestling.
about who he's wrestling. He is quick as lightning.
He is quick. No,
Look
he's
at
quick.
it.
Wait, you're
Buddy,
he
you've
could
got
fuck
no
you in the
chance.
ass if he wanted to.
No. He can get behind me. He can take my back. He's
Okay,
not
yeah.
moving.
Oh!
That's a see. Look, y'all don't know. That's a wrestling term. He
course
could
it
take
is.
my back, and
wrestling
he's
term.
not moving me.
Look at his back.
Coach, did you see how quickly
That's
put that-
great. He's not moving me.
He's
you're not?
slingshotting
You
this
can't
kid
grab
around.
him.
Get out of my
I'll
life.
grab
Look at
him.
this. That is no joke right there. This kid's an impressive athlete.
Because
Yeah.
I'm
especially,
fired up. He's at LSU.
I could let him take me down and give him 2 points off rip. And once we get on the ground, he can't. He's not getting me onto my back. It's not possible. I'm too.
So
I'm too
but then he'll just let you up and do it again, and then do it again. and
Look
then
at
do
his
it again.
shoulders and his
Yes, he would.
biceps
What are you-
and his.
What are you talking about? He can do this
biceps.
to you every time.
Because I
This
would.
kid is a
I'd let him
tank.
take me down. the
Okay,
first
then
time.
he'll let you up and then do it again.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna. No. He can't actually take me down. I'm saying the first time I let him.
Okay.
Wait, why do you? Okay, hold on. Why? I know this. Like we're on a show. You know, you do bits and stuff.
This is not a bit.
Do you actually
No, he's
fucking?
being dead.
He's dead serious. That's the problem.
Because it wasn't
Like,
a bit.
look,
The Mississippi River wasn't a bit,
the thing is,
and I think he has a better chance at this than he does the Mississippi River.
Yeah.
And he has no chance at
he
that.
has no
100%
chance
versus
at either one of
99%.
these things.
Human error could take place in the wrestling match where Tre Segarra fucks up, Wyatt wins. The Mississippi River, you're not doing simply because it's
You'll
you versus
die.
you. You're not doing that. And it's not because I don't have faith in you. I just don't have faith in your conditioning at all.
Yeah, I don't have faith in you.
It doesn't matter. I could lay there on my stomach, and there's nothing. He gets 2 points out of that for a takedown. He's not getting me onto my back. He's not going to pin me.
You're going to take him down, though.
Yes, absolutely. I
No,
could take him down.
You can't.
I can.
I promise you can't.
Okay.
Look, he'll be at LSU. We can set. He'll do that with pleasure. That will take.
Hey,
This
with
will-
pleasure also.
He's not going to
This
agree.
will
He's
take
going to
15
scoff at us, be like,
I know.
why
That's
the
what I'm
fuck
saying.
would
It'll
I
take
do
15
that?
seconds of his time, and Watt will be like, "Oh my God, I didn't realize what a Division I athlete was," and it'll change his perspective on life. It needs to happen.
This is awesome. I love you, Wyatt. I do. I do. Man.
He's over there like actually thinking like they're so wrong.
I hope
and
Tre
it-
Segarra tunes into this.
Yeah, no, tag him.
Wyatt,
Wyatt tag
it
him.
and tag
Clip that.
Somebody fly me out to Burn, South Carolina.
Oh,
He's
no, he'll be
coming
in
to
Baton
you.
Rouge soon enough.
That's
He'll be in
he
Baton Rouge
agrees
soon
to
enough.
wrestle you.
You know what I'm impressed to see? He looks like that before LSU's nutrition and
Yeah,
weight
that's
and
just
training
for fun.
program. That's high school.
That's just what I look like. Yeah, genetic freak show.
Yeah, no,
But Wyatt's gonna pin him.
Well, no, look, once he gets into the nutrition
Oh
program,
yeah.
that's 50. That's more 50-50. Right now, though, he's 17. He's a senior in high school.
yeah.
And you're
25. Go ahead, say it. I know
Flip the
you're-
camera when you're so.
I know
I
you're gonna
can't. I'm
say
doing the
it.
Zoom meeting.
Fair enough. I got it. I'll flip it to you. Continue on. What were you going to say, Lloyd?
No. The moment has passed. I held restraint because I don't know what he does. I respect him enough to know that. I don't know what he wants out there and what he doesn't. I had a litany of things I was going to say.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, okay. Thank you for that.
Oh, what a time. We appreciate everybody hanging out with
I'm
us.
just racking through all the
Wednesday
things he
morning.
could have possibly said. Some of them are quite funny.
Some of them are unbelievable.
You're lucky I was busy.
I appreciate
the
it.
cooler heads prevailed.
Thank you.
Gage Evans in the chat, Ahmad. Wyatt can't run an 8-minute mile, but can pin this kid and also swim the Mississippi.
I have run an 8-minute mile
We can see what you've done in the past does not equate to now.
When did you run an 8-minute
within the last year.
When, dude? Yeah, I mean,
the
you just
fuck
said
you
shit.
did not.
I did. What are you talking about?
Dog. I can barely run an 8-minute mile.
It was
right
like
now.
I was like 8:07. Like 8 minutes and 7 seconds.
Look at me. I'm not.
That's pretty good for me, I think.
A kilometer.
Kilometer.
Did it have KM on the dial?
No.
Would you join the treadmill? It doesn't
Club
count.
Fitness in Kenner.
There you go.
Treadmill doesn't count.
That actually did happen. Like,
Yeah, but
I don't
the
know where
treadmill
this,
doesn't
I don't
count.
believe that.
I'm not a
Why?
part of
Why
this.
does the treadmill not count?
Because it's easier and it's not hot.
Gage says bullshit. bullshit.
What a crew we've got here.
All right, Gage. Well, how about we wrestle for it?
No,
I promise you I did.
I do want to see Noah and Wyatt wrestle now. Because, I mean, Noah's not a Division I athlete. Weighs, close to the same?
220, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and you're not, come on. Doesn't wrestle either.
We could wrestle. Does LSU have a wrestling facility?
They have a club wrestling
Central
team.
High School does.
Hell yeah. Let's get in there. I love the mats. It's fun to just go and, like, play around on the mats.
Yeah, catch just a little bit of staff.
Yeah.
Get a ringworm.
Ringworm's good.
Yeah.
That cauliflower ear.
Yeah.
There you go. We appreciate everybody hanging out as well. Have Jacques Doucet join us in a little over 4 minutes.
We'll get his opinion.
We'll get
on
his
this.
thoughts
He'd
on
be
this.
Like, all right,
of course.
I'm done with y'all forever.
Yeah, probably.
Let's make sure he knows all the information, though.
All of it?
Not all, well, okay. And some things that are,
Yeah, go ahead and list through all the information
things
now.
that make sense
Yeah.
for the wrestling argument.
As in?
I'm 60 pounds heavier than him.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm stronger than him. I am not a senior in high school. I'm 25. Okay. I'm a former second place state finisher in wrestling. So I know how to wrestle. It's
What
not
year
like
was that?
Out of three
that
people.
was 2 years ago, I think.
2 years
2014
ago.
2014,
or 2013.
2013 or 2014?
I don't know.
I'll
One
put
of
an
them.
asterisk
I don't
next to
remember.
Forget how old you are.
So we've got you're 60 pounds heavier. You're, in quotes, stronger. 25 years old, and you came in second place in 2014, maybe 13.
Yeah.
Okay.
Out of three people.
There you go. No, I'm not. I think there was probably more than 3 people, but
There
2014
was
was how many?
There was 3 people
Okay.
in the bracket. No, don't write that. That doesn't matter.
It really doesn't.
To
It really,
the equation.
the placing doesn't matter.
The person I lost to was a actual like high school state
Okay.
champ, a 3-time high school.
He was an
state
actual
champ.
wrestler
Yeah.
instead of just another fat guy that's fucking bear dancing.
Yeah,
here.
let's try wrestling since we can't keep up with the
We can't do
football
anything
team.
else.
Well, I
Hey,
quit
you're
football
In
that year, so I needed
2014,
something.
LSU's quarterback was Anthony Jennings.
Oof. Tough year.
Just to kind of put it into my mind of how long ago 2014
I
was.
was 9 years old.
If anybody should know how long ago it was, it should be Wyatt to think about him in 2014.
Yeah.
Versus
No, I left
now.
a wrestling meet to go and watch LSU versus Alabama in 2014.
Nice.
How'd that game go?
Ugh. Just like 2012. Fucking rip your heart out. Mm-hmm. Fucking will
the
crap.
priorities, man.
Bada bing, bada boom. I bench pressed 255 3 times 30 years ago. You still got it. bud. You
That's
still
what I'm
got
saying.
it.
It's just
He's still got it.
he's got smoking cigarettes inside. He's like, I can do it.
Do you understand? Well, I smoke them outside. But the last time I ran a mile, I ran 8:07. So like I don't. That's not. It's not 30 years ago.
All right, JD is in.
There we go.
That one is
Let's
more
talk to
inconceivable
the
than the other
sports
two.
director over at WAFB as JD joins us every single Wednesday to talk all things LSU athletics. JD, good morning. Thank you for joining us.
I jogged 2.5 miles this morning, probably at a pace of about 11 minutes a mile.
There we
So
go. Hey.
It's getting worse and worse every year, tell you that.
And it's getting hotter and hotter outside.
Yeah, so Wyatt's 8-minute mile in 2014 probably doesn't hold up.
I told Dennis Shaver the other day, I said, I ran 3 miles at an average of 11 minutes a mile. You're impressed, aren't you? He said, oh, that's awesome. Great job. So I think I remember when I first started, it was like 7.5, 7:45. And then each year it's like, don't go so hard, go a little. It's kind of like lifting weights. Like I remember there was a time where I could put 210, 215 on the bar, do it 10 times. These days, it's like, less weight, more reps. And before you know it, you're doing the bar. It's not very impressive.
Just happy to be in here.
Exactly. Every day you wake up, it's like, you get older when you play golf for the first time in a while and you're really sore.
Oh, shit.
Fair enough.
It's happening now.
We appreciate you always making some time for us. We'll start with LSU football. Actually, we'll start with LSU baseball. The job Jay Johnson's done. We talked a little bit about it in the first hour this morning. There were obviously a lot of questions and thoughts about the financial support, the investment into the baseball program. When Jay had some comments in a press conference during the season, and then Verge, of course, responded, and he said, "Look, baseball and Jay Johnson, they will be taken care of. They will have what they need." And it seems as if now, after during the transfer portal time of this offseason, he's gotten what he's needed with what he's been able to put together.
Yeah, it feels like we've been counting down to this transfer portal window opening for a long time. Like you said, during the season, some comments were made, some, not so subtle hints that Jay wasn't happy about maybe a few things, and some things needed to be corrected. And although I think a lot of us aren't watching the College World Series like we normally do because LSU's not there, it has given Jay and his staff a jump on things to build on next year and to attack the transfer portal roster. And the players that they have gotten so far certainly are the highest ranked, if not the highest ranked in the portal, right? The player from Notre Dame and some of the others are very highly ranked. So they got the Tulane player, Wax, a couple days ago. And so I think it's obviously a case of finding what you need in the portal, bringing back the players from last year's roster that you want to be back, parting ways with those who can't cut it, quite frankly, and also getting some nice breaks in there with Stephen Milam deciding to come back for another season. So obviously they are doing well, but in this new time, number one ranked transfer portals classes don't mean automatic success. It's just it's not like it used to be where you kept a core group of guys together for 3 or 4 years and they developed their team chemistry and they went through ups and downs. It's more about 1 year mercenaries now, bringing them together and trying to do something significant. But if there's someone who has proven that he can do this and put together a roster and have success, it's Jay Johnson. So I guess this is modern day college baseball where you can win the national championship and then be 9-21 in the SEC the next year. We've seen recent national champions in LSU, Ole Miss, and Mississippi State bottom out the next year after winning a title. So I guess that's the ebb and flow that we've got to deal with in 2026.
No, that's for sure. And you brought it up, Stephen Milam, of course, the announcement that he's coming back. Obviously, LSU's starting shortstop the last 2 seasons, been one of their better players throughout his career at LSU. What was your reaction? Of course, we all heard whispers, and it seemed as if it was moving in that direction, but it was officially announced later on last week that Milam was withdrawing from the MLB draft and coming back. Your reaction to that news?
Well, I think it's the power of LSU baseball. I think that for a lot of guys over the years, the decision to start in the minors and be playing in front of 100 fans and staying at a Super 8 motel and eating Burger King and stuff like that, starting in the minors, is a far departure from playing in front of 10, 11, 12,000 fans at the box, playing on national TV or at least ESPN live streams every single game, and trying to make it to Omaha. And Stephen Milam has lived that. A year ago at this time, he was standing outside the stadium in Omaha, Nebraska. I think they were smoking cigars and celebrating a national title. So he's been part of that. He wants to do it again. I think his family obviously loves LSU. They came from a few hours away from Alex Bregman, if I'm not mistaken, in the state of New Mexico there, and watched LSU from afar, and then now are a part of it. And so, yeah, it's exciting to have him back. Stephen is a guy that doesn't talk a whole lot. He's pretty quiet and reserved. He lets his play do the talking, but he's made a lot of phenomenal plays out there. And certainly I'm excited he'll be back for another year, and we get to cover him for another year. And hopefully a year from now, they'll be in Omaha, and he'll look back and say, obviously I made the right decision.
And then the other big news that came across the newswire this week was Brendan Sorsby and Texas Tech parting ways after, of course, a lot of pushback to the injunction and their decision to get his eligibility back and play him. The interesting PR tour that Texas Tech went on in response to the pushback. But your thoughts on the decision ultimately for those two to part ways, and then I'll have a follow-up question after.
Well, I think Texas Tech did their best to put lipstick on a pig, and it just didn't work.
Yeah.
I mean, they tried to spin it. They tried to somehow make this work, and like you said, the national pushback and the national anger about this was too much from an LSU perspective. Certainly, you say LSU dodged a bullet. Certainly, Sam Levitt and his foot are recovering and will be ready to play more than Brendan Sorsby and his gambling problem. That he'll be out of football and college. He'll be out of college football, not playing this year. So LSU, obviously, the better of the two choices there. And I don't know much. Certainly, Texas Tech has become a bit of a volatile school in the NIL transfer portal era with the softball team that they purchased and some other things going on. Their women's basketball coach was obviously here back in March when LSU blasted them in the second round of the NCAA tournament. She was saying, she needs some money and she needs some support. I think it's obviously a huge national story. I think that obviously LSU's better off where they're at right now, and one thing too is the supplemental draft.
Yeah,
is the most ambiguous thing I've ever heard. It's like, well, we don't know when it's going to be, or if we're going to have one, or where it's going to be, or the last one we had was in 2019 or 2023. So I thought that was interesting too. So I'm trying to type the script of when this supplemental draft is, and nobody has an answer for that. So he's got talent. We'll see what roster he ends up on, but I think at least some rules and some decorum being put into play in college football.
No, definitely a win, and I think that's what's funny. Is what's interesting about the new era is that some things like the supplemental draft I'd never really heard of, and then now it's something that I'm hearing a lot about. The word injunction was something I don't think I ever said in my life, and then over the last 2 weeks I've said the word injunction multiple times every day because it's now a part of your everyday language covering college athletics. It's crazy the way it's changed, and that leads into my next question from the LSU perspective. A lot of people's thoughts and reactions to the Sorsby news then turned to LSU men's basketball. Does this create any concern or doubt to you with the way this situation went for Will Wade's team and his roster going into this season?
Well, the guys aren't gambling, are they?
They are not.
Baccarat.
Hopefully not. Yeah, I mean, it's the old saying, right? Idle mind is the devil's workshop. Against Sorsby had too much free time on his hands. Be placing, was it 9,000 bets he placed, or
9,000 at 90,000?
Yeah.
Wow. That's man. Read a book. Go for a walk. I don't know. I'm interested to see what's going to happen with the roster. I mean, certainly LSU in the last several days has sent out press releases for at least 4 or 5 guys that have arrived on campus and are part of the team now. This is certainly the more interesting roster ever put together at LSU.
Yeah.
I mean, certainly Dale Brown brought his share of players in from overseas and recruited all around the world. But interesting roster. Hopefully they're all eligible. Hopefully everything's on the up and up. All I can do really is wait to hear that news. I don't really know much about it. I asked Burge Alsbury about it when we did our sit down a couple weeks ago, and he felt confident about it. Said Will Wade can construct the roster how he wants. So I guess when there's a media day or whenever LSU gets the team together in September or October for us to come out, if they're all out there, then all right, let's go.
Yeah. No, fair enough. And speaking of Verge, your thoughts on because we talked about it kind of on the same point when we started with the Jay Johnson of the financial investment and all of that. It feels as if since Verge has taken the job, every time he's been faced with something, whether it's hiring a football coach and making sure it's the best, or making sure that there's not an apathetic men's basketball program, and then now making sure baseball has the financial means it needs, it seems like he's been able to deliver every single time. Talk about the job that Verge Osbury's done since becoming the LSU athletic director.
Well, there's dynamics out there that we've never witnessed in terms of, the athletic director was in charge of everything. Now it looks like, Verge's prime responsibility is football. And he, he'll obviously be overlooking all sports, but with the addition of Heath Schroyer, that will play a big role in men's basketball. You've got Zach Greenwell playing a big role in baseball and helping to fundraise there. And there's a lot of people that are helping Zach with that. He's not in charge of that by himself. And then you saw, football announcing this week the different layers of management with Billy Glasscock and J.R. Belton and some others. It's just a whole nother world out there. And kind of like football where the head coach can't do it all, I think we're in a time now where maybe one athletic director can't do it all. They're going to have to, get different kinds of responsibilities and delegate. But I said it from day one, the biggest chore, the biggest responsibility an athletic director will ever have is hiring a football coach. And typically you only get one chance to hire one football coach. And whether he got help or not, not one single person hires a football coach. But certainly Verge was the athletic director. They had one target. They landed that target. They're excited about Lane Kiffin taking over. They're excited about this staff. They're excited about the players that they've assembled and all the excitement, the season ticket waiting list, and sponsorship, all of this. And Verge was the head of that. And certainly we would be blasting him if they ended up with their fifth choice that nobody was excited about. So I think that Verge has been on that campus since 1985 as a player and has seen a lot of things. Over 40 years he's been around, and he's seen the rise and the fall of many. And so I think if there's anyone who knows LSU backwards and forwards and the dynamics of that place, it's him. And Joe Oliva was an outsider. He did some good things, but overall, he didn't know this place. And I think some other, Scott Woodward knew this place. I mean, I can't complain about that angle of things, but Verge, and he's been good to work with, and I appreciate him, reaching out to us and doing some things with the media and talking to us off the record and helping us develop a relationship that we can move forward with, because we're in a new era now where everybody wants to break something and everyone's putting everyone's dirty laundry out on some sort of platform. And so it's hard for them to trust us and to have a good relationship when certain people ruin it for everybody. So I appreciate Verge and known him and done a million interviews with him over the years, and wish him all the best of luck moving forward.
And speaking of interviews, you sat down with or spoke with Thaddeus Moss. Talk about some of the things you were able to talk to him about, of course, that magical 2019 season, but anything else that stood out that he may have said.
Yeah, that came about kind of impromptu yesterday. I looked at my text messages over the years. I think I texted Thaddeus a couple times, never got a response. Wondered if I had the right number, to be honest. And, yesterday somebody said it's 81 days to kickoff, and I was getting a tire changed at Phil and Nick's and shot him a text message, and he responded and got him on the phone. And it was funny. He didn't want to go on camera because he said he needed a haircut and his hair was too long. I said, oh, man, you don't need to worry about that. But, yeah, we just did it over the phone, and he was very gracious with his time. And we talked all about that season. We talked about the summer leading into that season, the edge that the team had, Joe Burrow coming aboard, and there were a lot of sour faces in the locker room when Joe Burrow first joined the team. You got to remember Thaddeus was on the LSU team for 2 years before he even played in the game. He was, he had to transfer, and back then, kids, you sat out a year when you transferred. So he transferred in from NC State. He had to sit out a year in 2018. His foot was broken and finally got to play in 19. And so he talked about, when Joe Burrow first showed up, there were a lot of sour faces. You got to remember you had, Loyola North Seas, Miles Brennan, Justin McMillan.
Yeah.
These guys were all there hoping to be the starting quarterback. And who's this guy from Ohio State? And who does he think he is? And so forth. And Burrow said, look, I'm here to help make you guys better, whether it's to be the starting quarterback or if I'm the water boy, I'm going to be the best water boy in the country. And so, he had to win over his teammates, and just the stories about Steve Ensminger and Joe Brady and the fact that neither of them really cared who got the credit, and that relationship, calling plays, and all the guys on that team were pretty selfless and didn't care who got the credit, and just a special time. It's a deal where 2000 in our profession, we have to work in the present. We've got to work day to day. We've got to think about what's coming up tomorrow and stay on top of current events. And so sometimes when I get caught up in 19, it's like, okay, here we go, talking about 19 again. We got to do what we got to do today. But certainly it's a time that we can always go back to and remember where we were and our experiences and how everything was perfect, literally. Yeah. The team didn't lose the game. An LSU quarterback winning the Heisman Trophy, no way, no how. Are you kidding? And it happens. And winning every single award that year, if you're an LSU guy, from the Bolitnikoff to the offensive line awards, the head coach, Ed Ogeron was the National Coach of the Year across the board. Joe Brady won the Assistant Coach of the Year award. Grant Delpit didn't even have the greatest year he'd had at LSU. He won the Bednarik Award or the defensive back award.
Yeah.
Thorpe. Yeah, my bad. Thorpe Award. So, and you get to play it in New Orleans in front of, although I will say Clemson brought their fans. That place was about half and half, or maybe at least 64 for the LSU. But, just a perfect season, amazing time to be alive and to be covering LSU football. I still remember waking up that morning at my hotel, looking out the window. I don't know. It was 6:37 in the morning, and who do I see pacing the streets, already decked out in full garb with his LSU wrestling belt, D'Angelo Sanchez, down there on the street, 6:30 in the morning. I'm like, it's time. We're playing for a national title today, baby.
No, and it feels like, obviously 2019 will never be replicated, but does it feel like there is this positivity and energy around LSU athletics right now going into next season that just there is this excitement, even after a year where we did the math. I think LSU overall in football, men's basketball, and baseball went 52-51, where a year where you sit and you watch 51 losses in those three sports. Now there's this overwhelming positivity going into next year.
Yeah, certainly, once again, the challenges of throwing a bunch of guys together and hoping they mesh and hoping they're committed to you and hoping that they don't opt out if you lose a few games and so forth. We're always trying. I'll never forget in 2023, we were in Orlando, and the LSU fans are getting excited about the year, and some guy, he's had a few, and we're going to the game, and he's like, I tell you what, man, I'm getting the same vibes from this team that I got from 2019. This is going to be awesome. And we walk in there, and then Florida State boat races LSU, whatever it was it 42-14 or whatever, 42-17. It's like, I don't think we're getting 2019 vibes. But, it's that time of year where we're all optimistic that no one wants to say, well, this is going to be an average year, But I do think that they've got the coach in place, the roster in place. I'm excited about the quarterback. I'm excited about the new players. As we've talked about, the schedule is extremely challenging, but also exciting. And from a media's perspective, is as interesting as it's ever going to be. Your head coach has not been on Twitter since May 11th, I guess.
Right.
But he is going to always attract attention. LSU football is never going to be boring, win or lose. And, it's for a sportscaster, it's a dream scenario. So I'm excited about it. You got Clemson, a big name opponent coming in your first game. You got ESPN College Game Day going to be in town. what more can you ask for?
Well, that's for sure. And that's why I think it's going to be awesome that Jacques Talk Live is going to be premiering this summer. Talk a little bit about that, the thought process, and how excited you are to get that thing rolling.
Well, like my dad says, always told me 2 words: things change. And just remember, boy, things change. He's told me that since I was whatever. So, television is still very important. We still get great views on Sportscast and so forth, but the audience is trending more and more digital in terms of digital shows and getting their content there. And so it's been, the idea was sent to me about doing a show daily, and so after the 4th of July, in the month of July, we'll be launching Jacques Talk Live. It'll be Monday through Friday. It'll come on at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, live, obviously, with interaction from whoever's watching, and with live guests, and with the different segments. And so I've got to figure out how to do all this in terms of be the sports director and do this show. But I'm excited about the opportunity. I think it's going to be great. Toby Tomplay, local, very talented musician, came up with a great song for the show and some other segments we're going to do. I'm excited about. So yeah, that'll be coming up in July, and so and it will not be going head to head with this show. So there you go.
Well, no, we're excited. We're excited. Yeah, no, hallelujah. We're excited to tune in, and we know you're going to crush it because you're the best in the business, JD, and we appreciate the time you can make for us, and excited to watch Jacques Talk Live getting started next month.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me on. Just showed up at Prairieville High School. Going to do some 7-on-7 stuff this morning. So out here, and our team is working hard. Kevin Baptiste, John Eads, we're getting things done. And thanks for having me on your show.
Of course, we appreciate you. We'll talk to you again soon.
Okay, guys. Thanks.
All right, there he is, Jacques Doucet, the sports director and now daily sports show host over at WFB. Jacques Doucet, Jacques Talk Live, getting started in the month of July.
It's our fault.
He's putting more work on his plate, but if there's a man that can pull it off, it's JD. He's the best in the business, and I am excited to watch Jacques Talk Live getting started next month. And I do appreciate him helping us out by going live at 2 p.m. and not 8 a.m. Because I would like to not go head-to-head with old JD.
No, not at all. Our 2 p.m. views are going to take a hit, but that's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, maybe it'll.
Okay. Well, I would love to.
It would be
now
a pleasure.
I have something to do at 2 p.m.
It would be a pleasure to get in the same algorithm.
It would be.
I'd love to share that jacuzzi with Jacques.
There you go. JD, you heard it here first. We appreciate JD always making time for us.
And if not, Wyatt can just wrestle him.
There you go. We did get Tick's brother on Twitter did hit us with a at Tingle _ co, at Christian Cow _ at Lcourt357.
Lcourt.
This MFer Wyatt genuinely thinks he's beating Tre Segarra in wrestling, laughy face.
Yeah.
You want to talk? At me on Twitter too. Go ahead and at me too.
At Wyatt.
Wyatt V99.
That's what they're gonna say when they raise my hand. Winner of this match.
Maybe Sawyer Vaughn. Maybe Sawyer Vaughn.
Talk about an easy win.
That's who you have to fight first.
Do I have to wrestle him or do I have to fight him?
I think it's wrestling. Full MMA. We're going UFC.
Full MMA.
You can wrestle. You can get on the ground. You can swing. You can box. You can however you feel.
That would be. I would probably lean towards him.
Okay.
Because he's
straight wrestling.
Well, because he has no tech. Like he doesn't know how to wrestle.
Okay.
Which is very important.
Right. No, I'm not disagreeing.
Because the only thing that can overcome a massive weight gap in
technique.
Wrestling is really, really good technique.
I don't disagree.
So if Sawyer was like a really great wrestler, yeah, he could have the potential to move me around and
there we
beat me,
go.
But he can't.
We'll see. This move to get
the bag.
That is.
Let's calm down. He came 13 out of 16 guys in state. Like he's not this elite wrestler.
What place did you come in?
Second.
Out of three?
Out of three.
In 2013. There you go.
13th?
Second versus 13th.
Damn. I'm surprised. Okay. He looks pretty good.
I think he is.
Well, this guy stinks, clearly.
Did see some news.
Look, he wanted this. He liked it.
He's not
Okay.
He clearly wants to get younger.
Did see some news come across the news wire as it
Tre
dropped
Segarra.
dropped this morning. Tyrann Mathieu in the Bayou podcast, his sit down with Lane Kiffin, and he did drop a nice little nugget about the starting quarterback for LSU. Everyone thought LSU had the quarterback that was going to be up in question marks. And it was not. It was indeed Texas Tech. LSU's quarterback seems to be developing and recovering exactly at the pace they anticipated. Kiffin, of course, previously stated he expected Leavitt to be ready to fully participate in summer workouts and fall camp. And he spoke to Tyrann Mathieu on that podcast and confirmed that expectation. He said he's doing well. He's been out there in pretty much full strength now. Really good arm, really smart. I mean, he's just there. He's in there just grinding all the time on stuff. NFL mindset quarterback from a preparation standpoint. Now he's just got to put everything together in year one. A little bit late now because he's just now finally cleared. But he is cleared this summer to get to work, get the ball rolling with this cast of wide receivers they've brought in for him. But Sam Leavitt is ready to go as LSU's starting quarterback. He was, of course, the Big 12 Freshman of the Year in 2024 with 2,885 passing yards, 24 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, and ran for 443 yards. Mr.
Yes.
Fun. Mr. Fun. How we doing?
Super chat so I can come on the show.
We did. We got a $5 super chat. Mr. Fun has now entered. 5 claps. Ready. There it is. There it is.
That was my entry fee to come on today. I haven't been on in a while.
So you got to drop a little. You got to go ahead.
I got to drop a little tip.
You got to move over there, Jimmy.
We missed you.
Pay the cover.
That's exactly right. What's up, girls?
How we doing? How we doing?
My man. I
These
talked
guys.
about you last night.
I missed you. With who?
My wife wants me to be more of a mentor to you.
Okay.
I think you.
I think that's a great call. He needs somebody in his life.
She goes, you really like those guys, don't you? I go, yeah.
Yeah.
She goes, you need to be like a mentor to them. I go, what? I mean, I think I am.
To GB?
Of course.
And she goes, who's your favorite?
Uh-huh.
I said Christian. And so she goes, you got to be a mentor to him. Remember who took you under your wings when you were 21 years old? I said, yeah. I said, I do. So
Nice.
Yeah. There you go.
he's
like
got
that.
He's
I need
got
a
Chucky
mentor.
Sunshine. You got Mr. Fun.
Love that. Love
Just
that.
wait till you turn 21. We're gonna have some fun.
Yeah, the real mentorship
The real
begins.
mentorship begins at 20.
20 days
Look at that.
away
You're
or
my
so.
Southern Regional Medical.
Southern Regional Medical logo right
It's
there.
meant to be, Christian. It's meant to be. So
It is. Well, Mr. Fun, how are you, sir?
I'm well, boys. How about you guys?
Oh,
I
we're
was
doing
listening to the show. I didn't want to interrupt when Super Jacques was on.
Yeah.
And always
Coming
is a
for
great
the
legend
throne.
himself. He is a legend. What's that?
He's coming for the throne. He's
starting
doing a
his
daily
daily
show.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I got a little nervous here because I'm like, hey, look, we're about to. I was given the green light yesterday to start helping the show a little bit
There
with
we
some
go.
things, and
Come
so
on.
I said, I can't
He'll be
have-
going live at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Which
Does he
is-
need to use our studio too?
That's
He's
what
got-
I was gonna, you know,
He's got his
offer it
own
up.
studio.
He does.
He
I mean,
does.
WFB probably runs
He
the
does.
place, but yeah, no, I love Jacques. I've known Jacques from my time back at LSU. He used to travel with us in the Traveling Tigers when I was with the Alumni Association, and used to give him spots on the plane, and we would get publicity. And he works out at the same gym as I do, and so
Oh, he's the best.
Yeah, he's a great
He's
guy.
the best. I
He's a
mean,
great guy.
for us, he's been as valuable of a resource as you could have. You know, for us to get started in this, to have a guy like Jacques who's done it for decades makes it very easy
For sure.
when you have someone you can ask questions like that. So he's the best. We always appreciate it. Make some time for us. But I want to get your opinion on I guess you could say, debate that we got into
I love a good debate.
at the beginning of hour one. So LSU gets a running back signee yesterday, Tre Segarra,
Yeah.
who we come to find out is a multi-sport athlete and is a freak of nature just looking at him. He's a wrestler, soccer player, and star running back. He scored the first touchdown on their new field and the first goal on their new field, football and soccer. And we get on to the topic of him wrestling, and Wyatt believes he can take him.
He's 60 pounds lighter
that
than me.
Wyatt, that Wyatt right there.
He is 60 pounds lighter than me.
No chance, Wyatt.
Okay.
I saw the guy. I think he could take out Hulk Hogan. Like,
No.
Wyatt, there's no chance, bud.
He went
Like,
1 and 2 in state.
You wrestled one person.
have
two
you-
people.
How many? What is your
Look at this
record?
young man. Look at those calves.
Yeah, no, those are like Keelan William calves.
That's the
unbelievable.
Tiger
That
dropping
dude is
four.
built. That's
He's
a
put
trunk.
he's put together. Nick Saban always said, Lloyd,
Ass and ankles.
Wyatt, you really think you could take him?
He does. It's
He
sad.
is 60 pounds lighter than me.
Why? But he's quick.
That's fine. What's he going to do with his quickness? He can't move
He's gonna
me.
trip you real
No,
quick.
he can't move me.
My thing is his muscle is inherently more valuable than your muscle. Like his
stronger
muscle
than
is
you.
way stronger than your muscle.
I don't think this is even a debate.
No, it's not. Wyatt's the only person that thinks so.
I think if you were 120 pounds heavier, we'd have a conversation.
Yeah, get
but that would
fatter.
simply be like you're
so
laying on him.
I'm 290 pounds.
Okay. He's 210.
He's 210, and you're what? 250, 240,
270.
270. You think because I'm 290, I can
No.
take this
Have
guy
you ever
out?
wrestled?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean,
Dude,
like,
Did you
yeah.
Did you actually competitively? Okay, then no.
You competitively wrestle?
Yes.
How long?
Here. Allow
For
me
a
to
year
read
and a
you-
half.
Allow me to
Please
read
give me
these
his
notes.
records.
Yes.
It's that.
A year and a half,
The
he can
reason
use
why
competitor.
Wyatt feels as if he can take him. He is 60 pounds heavier. He is stronger. I put that in quotes. He's 25 years old versus him being 17. And in 2013, maybe 14, he came in second place against a guy that competed in high school wrestling.
Three-time state champion in
Three-time
high
state
school.
champion. Yeah, he came in second place. Lost to him. He came in second place out of 3 people.
Second place out of 3.
Well, at least you came in second.
At least you didn't come in third. I came in 4th.
I read something in the chat a few minutes ago. You said you can't even do a light jog right now. Like
Okay. Yeah, I'm messing around with Mr. BB.
Okay. Well, maybe
He's also saying you can run an 8-minute mile.
I
And
literally
he's also
ran
saying
an
he
8-minute
can-
mile
Dude.
within the last 6 months to a year. Like I don't remember how long ago.
See, once you start peeling back
an
the
8-minute
onion,
mile is tough.
That's
Wyatt.
I don't
Eight,
think
807. I hit 807.
That's
a
not an
couple
8-minute
months
mile.
ago.
You run.
Okay,
Zero
fine. An
chance.
807 mile.
You ran a 9-minute
I
mile.
could probably run 7:15.
Okay, I could see it.
Yeah.
No, Christian for sure.
You're a little bit more of a
And I'm out
specimen.
of shape. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
in shape.
He's a little bit more of a specimen. Here's the thing, Wyatt. I've learned a long time. Just embrace the big, right? Like
Oh,
the big
I am.
dudes
I
that we're
feel like
not-
I embrace the fat more than anyone.
You do,
Like,
but
It's just-
you go
I
to
guess
like
what
bully
makes his
mode.
takes is so
It's not
funny.
bully mode.
You're like, it's
I-
a good that I'm big. If
So,
I'm
like,
big,
there
I
was
can
a-
do
No,
it.
it's not
I
good
ran a
that
mile.
no,
I ran a mile yesterday.
I don't think it's good that
How long
I'm
did it
big.
take?
Like
8 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yeah. Okay.
Was that your fastest?
I mean,
No,
you were
I'm not
huffing
in
the whole
good
way.
shape.
You were huffing
I
the
mean,
whole
this is
way.
that's the fastest I can go right now.
Okay.
But
So you didn't like? Okay. I see
No.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
How tall
8
are
minutes,
you,
40
Mr. Fun? Well, Randy knows. I'm 6'3".
Yeah, Randy
Wow,
lets you
Randy.
know. Yeah, Randy.
Randy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uncle Randy.
That's correct.
I think you've said it.
Just
I think
had
you've
this
said it.
conversation downstairs with our medical assistants.
Maybe it was Randy.
Yeah, Randy, you do work for it?
It's like the Joker.
Get back to work, Randy. Yeah, 6'3",
awesome.
6'3", 290.
There you go.
And I was.
So
at
why
my
can you
heaviest,
take
I was-
Mr. Fun?
Yeah, he doesn't have any wrestling experience. He doesn't know how to wrestle.
I'll just push you down.
No.
I ran in here the other day and ran into you and you almost fell down.
When was this?
That was just
Yeah.
early in the friendship. I ran into you and you kind of checked you and you kind of like fell down. I felt bad. I was like, oh, God. And then I worried
Yeah.
about the
Oh, I don't
downstairs.
remember that.
Oh, yeah.
But I just don't.
You
I don't
blocked it
count.
out.
If Tre Segarra was a really good wrestler, he could beat me. If he was like had great technique, was skilled, if he was like a state champion,
Yeah.
he would probably beat me. I don't think he's I know what football players wrestle so that they can stay in shape.
Yeah.
He's not wrestling because he's really good at wrestling.
Yeah.
He's wrestling because it's something to do, it's something to be competitive about. It keeps you in shape.
Yeah.
That's why he wrestles. I don't think he has
He's going to
like,
be the starting running back at LSU. He's Kevin Falk. He's Leonard
Gonna be.
Fournette.
gonna be.
Yeah, I don't think you have a shot.
Okay.
He
Wyatt,
doesn't.
how long did you said a year and a half you wrestled for? Mm-hmm. He probably wrestled for.
Well, it doesn't matter. I don't think the
year,
wrestling
at
experience
least.
is that big of a deal.
I also
No, I
This
think
is the
it
best
plays a
wrestling
part in
sport.
how bad Wyatt
I
gets
think
beat.
it's not the amount of wrestling experience. It's not. It is that his wrestling experience is right now. He is in it. He practices it. He does it right now. 2014 was 12 years ago. And that to me is the biggest point. Is like
Yeah.
like
So let's set it up.
That's
Well,
what
no,
I said.
that's what we're saying. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, let's set it
Let's
up.
set it up.
Let's invite this young man onto the show as a
and
new
let
Tiger,
him dominate
and
Wyatt.
let him dominate Wyatt. We will.
Oh, okay.
Listen,
Wait till
actually,
I
you know-
win. Wait till
Okay,
I win.
no.
And
If
no
you
one
win,
can say
we will
shit to me
all-
ever.
we
No
will
one
all
can
shut
say
up.
anything
If you
ever
win,
again.
That's
I'll
the
shave my
confidence
head.
we have.
Okay.
If you lose, you shave yours.
No, I'm not shaving my head if
Well,
I
but
lose.
you're
You
so
should
confident.
shave your head
No,
for
I'm
the
not-
for the match.
That's not a fair fight. You've already shaved half your head.
Okay, I'll shave my head.
Ooh.
Okay.
So if he
If
wins,
he wins,
we
I'll
shave
do
our
that.
head.
I'll
Actually,
do that.
Actually,
It's-
all four of us will shave our heads.
That's how
Gladly.
confident
Both
we
of
are.
them.
I'll do that.
Both.
I'll shave my head if Wyatt wins or loses. I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm
he
shaving
shaved
my head
his
again.
head.
in
Okay,
August.
well.
I got to play for you today.
Let's go.
Let's
Mr.
go.
Fun, play of the day. Let's go. Let's
No
go.
limit kind. No
Oh.
limit. No limit
For
kind.
our friends over at FanDuel, no limit kind of bet today from Mr. Fun.
Oh.
It is a big one, boys, and I want to read why it's a big one. But
Why
I'm
it's a
going-
big one?
Why
Is that what you just said?
exactly what I heard.
That sounds funny, huh?
I heard this. We all heard
it's
it.
a big one.
Instead of reason why it's a big one, it's why it's a big one.
That's so funny.
Look at him on camera. It's funny because he's fat.
That's right.
It is funny because I'm fat.
I'm fat
I
too.
do.
I know. I'm not mad that I'm fat. Like, it is what it is. Like, I think it's funny.
St. Louis Cardinals today in the early game.
St.
Like
Louis Cardinals.
I thought we were
The
about to get
Cardinals
You
play
wanted to be a soccer player, Chrissy?
I thought
at
it was going to be a different sport.
1:16 p.m. At home against the Padres. They are minus 130 money line for the Cardinals.
And then I'm going to also. I'm going to read you one of my bets off of my platform. I am going to parlay today. Got a couple baseball and soccer plays, but I've got a 4-pick parlay for soccer.
A 4-pick soccer parlay.
Portugal money line, Colombia money line,
Okay.
Harry Kane anytime goal scorer,
Harry Kane.
and England money line. That's a $25 parlay plus 6.
So who's the second country?
Colombia.
Colombia.
And then a Harry
Lloyd's
Kane,
favorite.
This time of year.
Lloyd's
Harry
favorite.
Kane anytime, and then England money line. And then I've got a.
And so that 4-leg same game parlay plus or same match parlay plus would be plus 336.
And I got a little bonus on it, so it gave me the plus 603.
There you go.
And then I've got a multi-sport North Carolina
Baseball.
Tar Heels, Georgia Bulldogs, Portugal money line.
Okay.
That gives you plus 200. So 50 pays you
200.
150
So there you go.
roughly. Yeah.
So you've got Harry Kane and England. Harry Kane anytime, England money line, Portugal money line, and Colombia money line in a 4-game parlay. And then you have UNC, Georgia, Portugal.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
And then the Cardinals, whatever you want.
And then I got a sneaky little golf one for the U.S. Open that starts tomorrow.
Okay.
I have
God.
Cam Young as the first-round leader,
Okay.
and Sam Burns.
Now
as a
we're
winner.
talking.
I'm
like
betting
Sam
Sam
Burns.
Burns.
I play him every time.
Sam Burns. I'm playing him every time because it's coming. He
It
has
is.
played really,
I
really
agree.
good golf, and he's to me he's a really good putter, and his putting has just been a little off the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
He's going to win one here, and he's
I
going
like,
to
I like
win
the
a major.
Burns pick.
Yeah,
I do.
But I like Cam Young to be the first round leader, and
Okay.
it's big money, like plus 2,700
Wow.
for to be a first round leader.
There
So,
you go. Mr. Fun, pick of the day via our friends over at FanDuel.
You're off the Ludwig train.
Yeah,
Ludwig?
I'm off
Ludwig,
Ludwig.
Ludwig?
Yeah.
Ludwig.
I was actually having a conversation with my buddy last night, Lloyd, and I told him, I said, I wanted to come in here yesterday and tell you that I was going to go anytime goal scorer parlay. Holland from
And
from
he-
Norway, Messi from Argentina, and
Mbappe.
And
And
he did
they
this
all
yesterday?
scored two.
They
Yeah,
did.
can you imagine?
You did this yesterday?
I didn't do it. I was going to come in and tell
Watch,
you.
I-
watch it happen live.
I-
He goes, "Motherfucker."
Somebody posted the slip on Twitter, and it was like a lot of money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I was gonna just do just one goal, anytime goal. And
Yeah.
I'm talking to Lloyd, and I'm like, Lloyd, Messi scored again.
Yeah, because I had him anytime goal scored. He's like, I had this parlay I was gonna do, and then Messi scored again. He goes, motherfucker.
That's exactly what I said.
I'll
I'm
tell you
like,
what, that was the first time, and like I said, a new soccer watcher here, the first time I've sat and watched a Messi match.
He's very good.
That was
He's very good.
impressive.
He's great.
Yesterday was very good soccer because
Yeah,
you
yeah,
had,
yeah,
you had
yesterday was fun.
Mbappe,
Yes,
you
yes,
had
yes.
Holland from Norway, and
But
you had-
I
and you
knew
had
I
Messi.
circled Argentina because I knew Messi played for Argentina. So I was like, I'm going to watch this one because
Yeah.
Chrissy talks very highly of Messi, and I was like,
It's
so I'm going
funny.
to tune in.
It's
and it
funny,
was
and I
very
don't know if
impressive.
this is
He's great.
AI or if it's real, but like the Messi versus Ronaldo battle that Ronaldo is so good with the fans and Messi is not. Is that true? Like
I saw that video.
I've
Also.
seen-
Wait, what do
I've
you
seen-
mean?
Like that?
Fans?
Like Messi?
Like, that Messi's an asshole?
Like Messi's an ass.
Oh, I'm
and
sure
I've never
that's-
looked at him as an ass. But
No,
I,
I
mean,
don't.
like,
I don't. I'm a Ronaldo. I actually think Ronaldo is better, but like even I don't think. I think they're both fine.
But
with
Ronaldo,
fans.
but you don't like. Who do you think?
These
is better?
two.
Messi.
Or you think Messi and you think
this
Ronaldo?
is
Like,
the
it's-
best.
Well,
Well, now that Messi
Jordan
has
LeBron
won,
is closer than this debate,
What
in
is?
my opinion.
I
Jordan
agree with
LeBron.
that. Yes.
Now that Messi has won the World Cup, he's above Ronaldo in my opinion.
It's not even that. Like, he didn't need to win the World Cup to be better. But I agree. Like, I mean,
I would pick Messi over Ronaldo. But the statement was it looks like I think the way Ronaldo is with his fans and Messi is a little bit more standoffish.
I would actually say it's the opposite.
See, I thought that too, but I think this video is fake.
It's got to be fake.
Because I know that Messi is definitely autistic.
Yes, he's on the spectrum.
He's on the spectrum 1,000%.
And his wife is beautiful.
But I mean, what a hard life to live. You live with a mute that plays soccer. Like, it's fine. But and he's not bad looking. He got extremely attractive.
Yeah, he's just short.
Yeah, he's just tiny. But he's very good at soccer.
But the money.
But I don't think. Yeah, he can't get. He's gonna break his legs to get longer.
Yeah.
But I think that video is fake because I've seen like they both had to deal with fame forever.
Yeah.
And so I don't think you just become an asshole like at this point in your life. Like when he goes to Florida and plays for Inter Miami or whatever it is.
Right.
Like he has his own bodyguard and all of that stuff, and they still get on the pitch, and he's like, "I'll take a picture."
Yeah.
And so I think that was odd because I was like, I didn't know Ronaldo was this nice. Because every little boy or girl is like hugging.
Well, it's also
I think they're all nice to him.
Moments, like,
any athlete of that level, you can definitely pick and choose and find videos of them being mean to fans, and there's also you can definitely pick and choose and find videos of them being nice to fans.
Right.
Like that's. Yeah. And I'm sure whoever made the video picked the 5 videos of Messi looking like he was being mean, and the opposite for Ronaldo.
Who does Ronaldo play for?
Portugal.
So that'll be today.
That's today.
Yeah.
Okay, good. We'll see.
That's the first game of today.
Well, he's like
choose my
40.
side.
He's also
No,
like 40.
How old is Messi? I would not.
Messi,
He's
Messi's
3
already got
or
3
4
goals.
years
Messi's-
younger.
Messi scored the hat trick.
How old is
Messi's longevity has been better, but I would not grade Messi and Ronaldo today at all. Like, that's not fair to Ronaldo.
Yeah. Messi's longevity has been a little bit better, I would probably say.
Yeah,
Now, I'm not going to roll at the
What
fact
I
that
watched yesterday-
Ronaldo could score 3 as well.
What I watched yesterday was not just the score.
No,
but the
Messi is
goals.
unbelievable.
It was very impressive. He was
Yeah,
in full
yeah.
control.
He
It reminded me of
facilitates the
LeBron.
entire
Yeah.
game.
He's fantastic.
It reminded
He
me
is
of LeBron.
unbelievable. He is like
I'm surprised
The
that he's.
greatest of all
I
time.
thought when he won it 4 years ago, that was it, right? Like I thought he was hanging it up.
Oh, no.
I think he said
He could
that
still
that
play
was
on
his last.
He could still play in Europe
Did
today.
he say it was his last?
He
one?
said it was his last World Cup.
So
He
you-
came back because
do
Ronaldo
you-
came
do
back.
you
He
think
knew
this is his
he's
last
chasing.
one? How old is he?
That's why Ronaldo came back, because he needs one now.
No, Ronaldo was back.
Look,
Portugal's not going to win.
It's Messi. No, Portugal absolutely could win.
I do want to
No,
say
they could.
Portugal
They have the
could
best
win.
midfield in the
It's
world.
not. It's not
say
because of Ronaldo.
in the
though.
chat that we do have a something. Have Robert Bosch
Yes, I just
3407.
saw that.
My son is the coach of LSU Wrestling Club. I'm sure he can set something up if y'all really want to
God.
wrestle.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let's do it.
Robert, come on.
Can we
Send us
get
your
Wyatt in
sons-
a singlet?
Yeah,
Send
I
us your
think-
son's information.
I
We
think-
want
It's
to know.
for me. It's a triplet.
I
Is it
think
a
the
singlet?
most
Is that what it's
difficult thing to accomplish would be being able to get the sign off for a future LSU football player.
Sounds
to
like
get
somebody's
this.
scared.
I think he's
But-
going to look like Andre the Giant in your outfit.
But Wyatt also thinks he can beat me.
5, 4, fun.
Mr.
I am
Fun.
Which definitely wouldn't happen either.
Mr. Fun.
And that one can happen on that ring.
Okay.
I will pin you.
I'll take on
He
anybody.
just said, send him a message for him to get back with
Send
me
him a
because
message. Let's go.
He is also conscious at the UFC.
He has
gym.
coaches at the
Oh,
UFC gym.
that's like a conscious. I don't know what that means, but
There we go. It's becoming real.
Heck yeah.
Any of them better than Pele? I don't know. I didn't see
Bro,
Pele.
Pele, I mean, like...
It's so hard.
It's
That's
Bill
like Bill
Russell,
Russell.
Wilt
Yeah.
Chamberlain.
That's
Like,
it. That's it.
The reason why Pele's so
Pele.
well liked
Pele.
is because he played in Brazil.
Well, it's
won
like Babe-
3
it's like Babe
in,
Ruth
the
in baseball.
60s.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, he's
Right.
literally Babe Ruth.
So let's
like,
talk. Let's talk about Friday's match for the U.S. How do we feel about the Australians?
I feel pretty good. Australia did beat Turkey, which is
Who they beat?
Turkey is
Christian?
better than Australia.
What did you call them?
Turkey.
Why are they
fucking
called Turkey?
They asked to be. They asked to be changed to
You're
like
such
pron-
a
like
loser, dude.
pronunciation.
What happened?
was-
What just happened?
It's just
He
we
refuses
hate
to call them Turkey.
It
Yeah,
was
like, why are
the
they called
Euros.
Turkey A?
The Euros 4 years ago, they asked, or I guess it was 6 years ago, they asked to be changed. So did Czechoslovakia. They want to be called Czechia, and Turkey went to Turkey A. That's why.
And so Christian has not
He is
stopped
respecting
saying.
Turkey.
I've done it.
He
It's
is
kinda like
respecting
saying-
their wishes.
He's
It's
been.
kinda
Well,
like
I've just
saying-
done it.
Such a loser.
So once
dude.
again, I told my wife the other day. I said, I was talking to you about her, and I said he had the
Might as
U.S.
well adopt
jersey.
me.
The U.S. Huh?
You might as well adopt me.
We probably should.
Yeah.
You cut grass?
I do. I
Come
can.
on over, big guy.
Yeah.
You had your U.S. jersey on, and I said, Lori was really funny. I said, I asked him where he got it, and he said the Easter Bunny brought it to me. And she said, what? He said the Easter Bunny brought it to me. And she goes, He could have just said, I got it for Easter. I said, no, but his brother still believes in the Easter Bunny, and the Easter Bunny, if you believe, you receive. And
Michael, if you're watching this, the Easter Bunny is still real.
that's correct. And
Hop, hop, hop.
he said the Easter Bunny brought it to me. And so that, I think, is when she kind of said, you might want to take him under your wing.
Yeah, a little bit of concern.
And so,
Because that was my thing. My favorite part about him with the Easter Bunny thing was when they would ask him where he got it from. He'd be like, well, I got it from the Easter Bunny. You know, my brother still believes in the Easter Bunny, and so, you know, I got it from the Easter Bunny. I was like, right, but you can just tell us that you got it from your parents.
I got it from my
Like,
parents
you don't
for
have
Easter.
to tell us that you got it from the Easter Bunny.
When my mom gave me the talk, she was like, no, Santa is real, but we just
Santa
help him."
is
And I was like, oh, okay.
Wait. Did you just tell me that Santa's not real?
yeah.
I didn't say that. I said Santa is real.
If you believe, you receive.
That's right.
Like, they have to have the parents' help. Santa has to have the parents' help. There's so many kids.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's what my mom told me.
Yeah,
And I was like, okay.
Well, why did I find all
Got
those
it.
presents under the bed?
Yes.
I will say it is unfortunate. I never had the opportunity. I never believed in Santa
You
Claus.
never did?
What?
My wife didn't either. She never got
Never.
the opportunity
How?
to.
I just
What's
my,
that?
my
That's sad.
parents.
That is-
My parents didn't make it a big deal. Like
Oh,
they didn't.
God,
They
Santa
didn't
was
pitch it.
sucks.
So if it was your if like Cassidy believed in Santa and Max believed in Santa because like they just chose. I just never.
You never got the pitch.
I just never.
Now, if you were never
decided
told
to
to
be
believe,
in
yeah.
That really
So I
that
just
missed
hurts
out.
my heart for me because the magic of Santa.
Bro, I
It
Oh,
was
yeah,
cool when
it's
you
very
believed.
cool.
That,
I
think
still
about,
fucking
that
believe in
thought
it.
of like, I couldn't even go to sleep on Christmas Eve.
Oh,
They had-
yeah.
My parents
Yeah.
had to
I
like
still
jump
had
me.
the same excitement.
Bro, I
knew
still
was
can't go
getting
to sleep
gifts.
on Christmas.
Like-
No, it's cooler when you think it's Santa.
There's a person landing on your roof delivering gifts.
Yeah,
It's patently absurd.
No, it
but,
isn't. But you're a kid.
But you're a kid. It
I
doesn't fit.
literally, I caught my dad going to bring the presents out. Like,
Yeah.
I
ruined it
flashlighted him. I was
I
like,
ruined
"Bam,
it-
gotcha.
I ruined
Santa.
it.
Go to sleep, damn it. That's what he told me. My dad's from Iran, so
Yeah.
I can say that.
I ruined it for a lot of people in like kindergarten, first grade.
Oh,
Really?
wow, dude.
You're the
Yeah,
worst.
I never
Yeah.
wanted to ruin
You
it
literally-
for my
Because
brother.
they
used
would
to
come to my
argue
face,
with-
and they would talk about it. I'd be like,
Think
"Y'all
about it.
stupid."
Yeah.
You're
I-
now-
I would argue with people at like
Yeah.
the
No
lunch
way.
table and be like, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
like, dude,
Really?
Santa's definitely real. Like
Yeah.
I've met him.
You're a
I
way
met
worse
him.
person
I've met
now.
him.
See, I didn't think you were that bad of a
Yeah, that
guy.
actually meant
Now
that
you're way worse.
You know what? I was going to buy you a custom suit. I'm not doing it now.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just never.
I'm just
believed in
kidding.
Santa.
That sucks,
Oh,
dude.
man.
I found out in the worst way too. My parents had like they
dad
had
was
this
dressed
office
as Santa?
building that they owned that they worked out of, and we went there. My dad had to pick something up after like late at night after baseball practice, and I went in to pee, and I go in, and in the front room there's just a pile of toys. And so there's like the Elder Wand from Harry Potter. So I'm like, I didn't even, I was stupid, I guess. I didn't even understand that these were my presents. I'm thinking like they're going to donate this to charity or something. So
I want that.
I took it out the box. I'm like in the front room, Avada Kedavra. And my dad walks in. He's like, "Oh man, what are you doing?" I was like, "Dude, can I keep this? Like, don't donate this." And he was like,
We could have
"Donate
kept it
it."
going.
yeah.
No, and then my mom tells me the next day. She was like, "So I heard that you realized about Santa." And I was like, "Realized what?"
Oh, no.
And she was like, "Wait, what do you mean?" And I was like,
What do you
what about
mean?
Santa?" And she was like, "Well, he's not real." And I was like, "Santa's not fucking real?" Dude, she was like, "I thought you knew from last night." And I was like, "What do you mean? What are you talking about?"
That sucks. See, that's the worst way to
To
go
be
at
fair,
it.
I was 12.
Dumb.
See, this is bad.
So like, I should have, I
It was
should have
time.
been told. I think I was a little late.
Brady, my roommate, my roommate, when he was 6 years old,
No
This
wonder
was
you
this was
believe-
a year
No
before.
wonder
I-
you believe you can wrestle Tre Segarra. You believed in Santa until 8th grade.
that is a long ass.
That was 6th grade. 6th grade.
You won this
Within
believed
a
in
year.
Santa.
Within a year of
Talk
finding
that
out.
age.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
I was not even a year removed from finding out about Santa.
That's funny.
You had so much hate in your heart. That's
Oh,
like, I'm going to
man.
lean on this kid.
I know.
What grade are you in when you're
Santa.
12?
I was in 6th grade.
Sixth grade.
I was
Yeah,
young.
I found out in like 3rd grade.
Yeah, I think that's
Third
like
grade is when I
that's
found
like that's normal.
And
Well,
I
and
didn't
then
want
on
to ruin it
Christ-
for my brother. I was like, I'm not going to ruin it for him.
I ruined it.
Oh,
So
yeah.
like I will play Santa for Lori, for my wife, because she
Oh.
never because she never got Santa as a child, right? Because her sisters ruined it for her early. So I always put out Santa Claus for her, even today.
Mr. Fun.
That's really nice.
Santa's
It's for
putting
fun.
out-
My roommate found out when he was 6 years old. He was the baby in the family, and they had the Elf on the Shelf thing. And one
Elf
day,
on the Shelf goes hard.
he was in the living
I
room.
like-
I loved Elf
I
on
like
the
it
Shelf.
too.
Elf on the
I
Shelf
like
was
it
so
too.
cool.
I'm so excited. Go ahead. I'm
He
sorry.
would always ask the older siblings to move the elf, And so he asked him one day on Axe, he was like, hey, Brady, can you move the elf? And 6-year-old Brady is like, what the fuck? What do you mean move the elf?
What do you mean? He moves himself, dude.
Yeah, what are you talking
He's
about?
got magic powers.
I know, that's the wrong
So
child.
I'm excited because my brother has a Jonathan. We've talked about him. He has a little 2-year-old, and she's just now starting to understand like what Christmas
Here we
is.
go.
So this is going to be the real first one. This
with
December.
the elf on the
Yeah,
shelf
with the
and
elf
Santa
and
getting
Santa.
it.
And I
Hell
told my brother, I
yeah.
said, you're going to need Uncle Jason and Aunt Lori to come help you probably put some toys together and things
Yeah,
like that. So I
yeah.
said it's going to be fun. I'm excited to play that because I don't have any children, and so my dog doesn't really understand.
See, I didn't ruin Santa for Max, but I made Max scared of Santa.
That's fun.
That's worse.
Remember that he sees you when you're sleeping. He knows
Oh,
when
yeah,
you're awake?
yeah.
I like remixed that into like a horror
Because it is
song.
scary, objectively.
And like Max like got real scared on Christmas
That's
Eve and like did
hilarious.
not want to go to sleep. And it was like he cried to mom.
I
Was
literally, like when I was
he
younger,
sees me when I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, he does.
I could not sleep on Christmas Eve. Like my mom literally had to give me liquid Tylenol to make me go to sleep because she's like, "You got to go to bed. Santa's not going to come if you don't."
Yeah,
sleep."
that's-
I went to sleep and wake up that next morning. And it's funny because I can still remember some of my favorite Santa gifts. Like
Yeah.
that's what's so special about
Yeah.
it. Like that's
100%.
what. But literally, like on Christmas Eve, like when you're hosting. Now that I'm I'm an adult. And I'm hosting parties. Like I walk out. I remember, like as a kid, I would walk outside and like look like at the stars and be like, "Is he up there?"
Somewhere.
Like now, you know, it's got that cold air, Christmas night kind of feeling, and you're just like, now you just go put the trash out. Like, yeah. Guys, I'm gonna put the toys
Bro,
out.
my
tomorrow.
mom cooked me. We would cross the lake to go to the South Shore every Christmas Eve, and on the way back, she said she used to do the same thing as a kid. She'd drive back on Christmas Eve, and so you'd be crossing the lake. And she said one time she saw Santa. And so fucking from that point forward, for 10 years, I'm looking out the window until I'm like, oh, wait.
So I
She's sneaking schnapps while she's
Uncle,
driving.
Yeah. As Uncle Fun to everybody, right? I put my brother's name in my phone as Santa Claus. So I tell the kids I'm calling Santa, and Jonathan knows, and so it's a game we play, and so
That's fun.
And if they're bad in my like, if we're having an event and they're bad, I'm like, I'm gonna call Santa, and you should see their faces.
Yeah.
And I literally have a picture of Santa Claus on my phone as Jonathan's number, and I'm gonna show you.
That is
From
fun.
Baton Rouge?
Yeah. They're not that smart yet, right? And so, hold on, I'm gonna show you.
225.
Look at this.
Santa's a 225 number. That's funny.
Oh, that
And it's
that
my
looks
he's one of my
legit.
emergency contacts.
Yeah,
of
Santa.
Santa Claus.
That's awesome.
And so I
You should have
like,
Mrs. Claus
what's,
in there.
And but they're getting better. What's his number? And I'm like, well, I
No, I
can't say
can't tell you
225.
that.
And I'm like, well, he's got a local number everywhere. He's Santa.
That's true.
He's everywhere. So
You play it
I
off.
never got to live any of that.
that breaks my
911.
heart.
It is fun. It's
you know what?
fun.
We're gonna
It's
bring
fun
Santa
when you
for him
believe Santa.
this year. You're gonna have a gift in here when you get back.
Yes.
From the same
Oh,
Christmas
yes.
break
See,
this year.
my dad's Santa was objectively different than all of yours.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Here we go. This is a good story.
Yeah,
It's a
he
great
was.
story.
You know how like parents would do like the Santa Claus came to your house and like leave like footprints,
Right.
Like that.
Yeah.
Well, mine was drunk Santa, and instead of he would leave out, and he did not leave
Also,
out.
this was
not
July.
this is not decorative. This was a real thing.
There was a bottle of
It's like, I don't want milk and cookies. Santa wants a fifth of bourbon. And so he would have his fifth of bourbon, regardless if it was brought out or not.
That is
And he would knock over
fantastic.
like the ottoman in the tree, and like leave a mess.
But your dad didn't do it as a play. He actually did it.
He liked it to be drunk Santa Claus. It started off as a bit, then it turned. It's like I can actually do this if I want. You got too much power. He's like,
This is your father who's a surgeon?
That was, and
Okay.
yeah, retired now. But it was Christmas started objectively much later the older we got.
The
Yeah.
Christmas story
'Cause he would
was
wake
like
up
your story,
hungover.
right?
Yes.
Like to go, oh god,
Uh-huh.
oh you bought me
Or was
a
it-
bowling ball.
It was that, then it turned to Bad Santa.
Oh,
It was
gosh.
like just ugh. It's like we start at 2:00 around here.
Damn.
We don't do Christmas lunch. We do Christmas dinner.
Oh, do you do
That's
Christmas
hilarious.
dinner? Do you do
I think this was.
We
what
do
the-
Christmas dinner also.
Yeah,
we
the
do
clock got
Christmas
pushed
lunch.
back a little bit.
We do
We do
Christmas,
Christmas lunch.
Yeah, I like Christmas lunch. I because I kind of like to get home, but I also
I
like
think
it
we
to
do
get-
lunch and dinner. Actually.
Yeah.
Well, you get to
We
watch
do
NBA
Christmas
basketball.
That's
brunch
what I
and Christmas
do.
dinner.
Yeah.
The
Okay,
NBA got me to like
So
get
Christmas
moving with
Eve is a
Christmas.
big deal for us, my
Us
family.
too,
Like we
yeah.
do big Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day. So Christmas Eve is usually like at my house or my brother's house. Christmas Day, everybody comes to my parents' house. Everybody, like 40, 50 people come to my parents' house
Damn.
at times. Yeah, it's big. And so it's funny. I was telling Lloyd last night on our Lloyd and I talked for an hour and 10 minutes last
We
night.
did a podcast.
Just we did our own podcast
What
last
pod?
night. And I was telling him there's I don't know if we're allowed to talk about the site that I talked about on here, but Tiger Droppings was talking about podcasts, and Tingle and Co. was mentioned.
We
so,
were.
And so they're like, if you like 2 hours of bro talk, and I'm like, I think it's 30 minutes of bro talk. I think the other hour and a half.
I said a 2-hour hang, and I was like, that's exactly that's I like
That's
that.
how
pitch.
you want it to be,
It's a
right?
2-hour hang.
So shout out to Tiger Droppings.
Not yelling at you. I'm not telling you what to think, what's right or wrong. I'm not telling you you're wrong. I'm just.
And he
just
said they
hanging
cover
out.
the LSU beat well, which is
Objectively, the nicest thing they've ever said about.
It's a
me
2-hour
on that
hang, and we
website.
cover the beat well.
Yeah, that's all. That's all we're trying.
That's
to
all
do.
we're asking. That's all.
That's it. That's it.
I appreciate it.
Success.
I don't think we talk like bros.
No,
I think that happens when we come in here, though.
But I also
yeah.
think we can be blind to it a little bit because
It's a bunch
we
of dudes
do
hanging out.
enjoy hanging out with each
We
other.
just talked
so
about
we
you
fall
wrestling
into it.
Tre
Yeah.
Segarra.
Yeah.
Like
I guess
that
that's
could be
fair.
bro talk.
I guess
that is
Santa
bro
Claus
talk.
is
Yeah.
not bro talk.
That is not. No.
That is not. But yeah, I mean, when we talk
But the
about
wrestling thing, that was bro
That
talk.
we talk
the
about
gambling.
we talk about gambling. We
Yeah.
talk about eating. We talk about wrestling. Yeah, that's bro. Like girls don't.
I
come
would
in
like
that
this show if I
Of
wasn't
course,
on it.
it's also a 2+ hour show.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, I
Like,
think about it.
we do like we have 2 minutes of a break.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
I mean,
how
that-
often do y'all break? Really?
Once.
we break once every show,
That's pretty impressive.
at least once.
That's pretty impressive. So what else is going on in y'all's lives? I feel like I haven't been here in a while. We've been,
It's been a while.
dealing with some stuff in the company, and everything's
Oh
good.
yeah, they were well aware.
Yeah.
They got jealous. They were
Of course
legitimately
we
jealous.
were jealous.
Y'all were jealous
Yeah.
of the consultants.
We were sitting in here all last week. We were like, man,
Just hear
like-
y'all giggling. And
No, I remember when they used to talk to us and laugh like that.
Well, I'm
We
going to
used to
tell
make
you.
them
I'm going
laugh.
to tell you, and I feel bad saying this to you, Wyatt. It's because Christian wasn't here.
Oh,
For me, it was. It's just not as. There's not this connection to you that
No, that's
I have with
fine. I
Christian
understand.
and Charles has with you, and so I feel like
No, I get
I'm
it.
kidding.
Look, I know,
Clearly,
I get
I'm
it. Because
clear- I'm
listen,
clearly
my
kidding.
favorite receiver on the 2019 team was Terrace Marshall. Now, in my mind, I know objectively Terrace Marshall is nowhere near as good as the other two, and that's how you must feel about this.
There's 3 other people in the studio, so your analogy fucking sucks.
Well,
we're
Jordan
too old to
Jefferson.
be we're the old
No.
Oh,
dogs.
Jordan, let's go, Jordan Jefferson.
Justin
Yes.
Jefferson,
Yes, I'll be any of them.
Jamar Chase,
Yes.
Thaddeus Moss,
Tiptoe.
Terrace Marshall.
There you go.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Hey,
So-
Thaddeus.
Wait, let me be Clyde because I'm short.
You do actually. Yeah, you're a Clyde guy.
I don't know. I like Thaddeus because every now and
feel
again
like
you'll go, oh,
Nicholas or
toe tap.
something.
I'll give you Braden Fajoko.
That's tongue scraping.
Yeah.
You do the haka.
Yeah.
It's coming back. We just got another Samoan guy.
Let me
We
tell you
did.
something. I know.
Messiah
I know.
Ciala.
Carl the Cat is.
Carl the Cat.
He's on your show. There is a fantastic video. Lloyd, you have to find it because Carl the Cat in that video when Fajoko is doing the haka, whatever it's called, with his parents. Carl the Cat is behind him. Like,
Oh, yeah, he is. It's one of the best
Please
videos
find
ever.
And
No,
shout
Carl
out
the
to
Cat's
Carl.
right
Carl
there.
the Cat's behind
Carl
him?
the Cat, he is fan. And he's all in, and like it's like that is a super fan right there. There we got some.
Carl the Cat is an
Carl the Cat
absolute legend.
He is a legend. He is a
An
legend.
absolute legend.
So how do we feel about the picture we got last night?
Excited. Excited. Lloyd threw up a graphic earlier,
Lloyd
some
threw up?
numbies.
No, not yet.
Not yet. He will at some point today, as he does most days.
Do you throw up every day, Lloyd?
Well, I'm started on Retta, and it's
It's making you sick.
I don't know if that's what it is or not. I feel great.
There we
Got a
go.
lot of
You do have a
energy.
little pep in your step, I will
Uh-huh.
say,
I'm losing some weight.
which is not what you need to do.
Yeah, you definitely don't need to lose weight.
Oh, I do.
So this is him.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Diego
Mercy.
Velasquez.
Oh, Velasquez.
But this is the graphic, which made
This
us all
is
a little
what-
bit more
Yeah,
excited.
this is a nice little comparison.
Oh.
Who made this? Like, who put in these numbers?
Oh, this is from the vaunted Tiger droppings.
Of course.
I like this a lot. This
The
makes
rant,
me very
baby.
happy.
No, this was nice to get some eyes on.
And he's
I am,
legitimately got some.
We got movement there. I like that.
He's got a nice slider.
So we think
Oh.
that, and I know Mikey has talked about it a bunch on his show.
That one.
Kayson's going to stay in a starting role, right? Like that's probably the so Kayson, Cooper Moore, and Schmitty
Schmidt.
will be your weekend rotation with potentially Hood and
Pause.
Paz. So you got some,
Ricken.
you got some guys.
Ricken had a nice outing in Summer Ball the other
Saw
day.
that?
They've got some pieces. They
How
do.
about Mav going to
Ole Miss, huh?
the Rebs, huh?
Yeah, hey,
Good luck.
I
Good
wish
luck.
him
I
the
hope he
best. I do.
succeeds.
I do. I
like
am a
Maverick
big
Rizzi.
Maverick
seems like
Rizzi
a
fan.
good guy.
I hated that.
I hate that he made me like him more right before he left.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Lloyd hung out. We talked to him for about an hour. We talked. To
I
him.
guess that's my thing.
But it was a great conversation. He was awesome. When we were leaving the place we were at, one of the baseball equipment managers walked past, and Maverick called him by name, and then asked him about 3 of the other guys that worked with him by name. And I was like, those are the best people, are the ones that remember
Actually have
the equipment managers. Is like,
I agree
the
with
guys
that.
that do those sorts of things for you. Like, I was like, it like shocked the kid. The kid was like, "Oh, you know my name," so I saw that and I was like, God, now I love him.
I was
leaving.
I was a manager.
Yeah, you
I was
were
a manager in high school for all.
And they
3
loved
sports.
you.
That's where Ramo, the nickname, came from.
See, I could remember that.
I got to talk to you, and I got to talk to you and your coach.
You did. You got to talk with Coach Emil
Legend.
Woodruff. Legend.
Absolute legend.
Yeah, he's fantastic, and he
knew my whole family.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It
wasn't it? That was crazy. And so I was a manager for the football team. I played football my freshman year. Hated it. I grew up playing soccer, so I did not like getting hit, and so
that'll make you hate football.
Yeah, I quit my freshman year, and then I became a manager for the football team, manager for the baseball team, got state championship rings. I lettered. I know it's not cool, right?
Well, I would disagree.
I'll be honest with you. It's actually when you see the managers now, and like the way, because I think for so long people just look at them as water boys, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, as a manager for especially a college athletics program, they do a lot. There's basketball managers for Will, and that Will was a manager. When he played basketball in college, he was a manager, and so that's one thing I've always appreciated about him is the way he treats his managers. But you're absolutely right. When a player knows a manager by name and they recognize them, that's impressive. That you can tell.
When he did that, I looked at Lloyd and I was like, he just won me over.
Yeah,
Too
he
late.
just gets it.
Just won me over.
See, I'm not good at names, but I will, I don't remember much, but I will try to be polite to everybody.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Hey, you.
Yeah,
What's up,
big
bud?
dog.
What's up, bud?
Big dog.
Well, that's actually why you get a wife or a girlfriend too, because you always tell them, hey, look, I don't always remember their names.
But I don't even know how to try to start now.
But basically, like, hey, this is my girlfriend Lori or my wife Lori, and then
hopefully
they say I'm Lloyd.
I will do that with anybody that I'm next to.
Well, that's true. Hey, this is my girlfriend Jason. That's
yeah,
scary.
no, it's like, hey, I don't know if you've met my friend Jason, and then they have to say something.
That's good.
And, like,
It
and then I'll
is
forget
funny
immediately
how
why
many
I did
times
it.
it's happened to Lloyd, and I've been there, and he's like, I've got no idea who that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. But
and then it's the guy he hits a home run off of.
yeah, that was tough. And then when I realized that I couldn't say anything, I'd be like, "Oh, you're the guy."
Wait, what
List
happened?
of one.
What
We
happened?
ran into this guy, he recognized Lloyd, and Lloyd, introduced himself, and then it finally clicked to Lloyd who he was. Lloyd has an excellent story of he hit a grand slam, or he hits a grand slam in high school, hungover, likely
technically still drunk.
inebriated.
So we had our prom the night before, and we played Tioga. It was like the #1 team in 5A. We're in 2A.
Yeah.
And we had the game scheduled for like 6 o'clock the next day, and then they canceled it. And so it's like, oh, nice of you. Like, we can make it up whenever you'll have prom. Little did we know it was not canceled. They had moved it up to 10 a.m. the next day. Whole big deal because like they're #1 in the state in 5A. Big win for us if we were able to get it, whatever. And so we're all like, what the fuck? Because we find out at prom.
Oh,
and
gosh.
so it's already started. Whatever is going to happen is going to happen.
Yeah.
And one of our coaches like gathers the team, and we're all like, oh, fuck. Like, we're going to have to go or something. Like, we'll do whatever. And he's like, that's the most Bush League shit I've ever seen. Y'all go out and have a fucking great time. I don't care if you come tomorrow or not. Whatever.
Did y'all
He's like,
win?
oh, my God. We all went out and got I had the after party, so I woke up. Woke up in my uniform. I was like, I guess we're playing baseball, and don't stretch, nothing. It was like, don't feel great, but I'm having a great time, and end up go 4 for 5 with the grand slam, the only home run I've ever hit, and like I was good at baseball, not a power hitter.
Yeah.
He put one fucking right on the I guess he looked at me. He's like that's 3 fastballs for you, buddy. And I just fucking tattooed one grand slam, and I was like, "Oh my God!"
Vomited base path.
That's it. I pretended to.
I was going to say, I can imagine you probably after running around the bases, it's hot.
Well, the first ball that's hit, I'm playing second. First ball is hit, pop up straight to me, and I go, "Holy fuck! There's 3 of them." Our chaplain goes, "Mr. Courtney." And I was like, "I'm sorry."
Catch the one in the middle.
That's what I did.
Catch the one in the middle.
That's what I said. I was like, "Boys, it's the one in the middle." Throwing it around, but
Mr. Courtney.
yeah, it was a good time. But that was the guy that was pitching.
But we ran into the pitcher one day, and he recognized Lloyd.
That's funny.
And then Lloyd, it resonated in Lloyd's mind, and Lloyd texted me, he goes, "That's the guy."
That's awesome. A list of one.
Awesome. That is
That's
awesome.
hilarious.
It was pretty cool.
But but Noah has seen a good bit of, especially at the box. Boy.
Yes, baseball is Lloyd's. I mean, he's the man.
Yeah.
And he
So-
runs into a whole lot of strangers.
So any parlay
Never
for
met
you
a
boys
stranger.
today? Like, can we get
Yeah, we
Tingle
can
and
put a
Co?
little something.
Let's do something.
Yeah.
We got to do something. Yeah. When's your birthday? Ain't it coming up?
July 5th.
When's the Biloxi trip, boys?
July 5th. I'm going to
You can go
Washington.
today if you want.
I want to go to Cajuns.
I'm ready to go
I'm
anytime.
ready to go to Cajuns.
Give me a Ronaldo anytime.
Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I'm gonna do.
All right.
Where are they playing?
The Congo.
Oh,
DR
no
Congo.
All right, Ronaldo anytime goal scorer. Love it. All right, I'm gonna put my baseball play in there. So let's go.
You're gonna go Cardinals?
Let's go with the Cards. Kyle Leahy.
Well, if you're gonna go your baseball pick, I'll go Harry Kane anytime goal.
that's what I was going to take.
Harry Kane.
Harry
anytime
Kane.
goal.
He should win the
Columbia.
Ballon d'Or, ain't it?
Isn't it? Right.
What are the odds on that one, Wyatt?
I think it's
Plus
plus 115.
125, huh? Oh.
Depends on where you're looking.
Maybe.
Give me Portugal win by, or I guess they're -1.5. Give me Portugal -1.5.
Portugal -1.5.
Yes.
I'm taking the only soccer things I know.
Portugal -1.5.
Who's Luis Diaz?
Very good from
Very good.
Colombia.
Colombia.
He's a winger though. He's not like a striker, but he is the best player in that game and the best player on
I will
Colombia.
have him to score a go.
There you go.
What's his name?
Luis Diaz. Diaz, is it? Diaz.
Anytime. What are the odds on that bad boy?
Let's see. Is
What
it
Plus
country?
120.
What country is he
Could
from?
It's only-
Colombia?
You could
It's
go
only-
Luis Suarez.
plus 137? I do not like Luis Suarez. He's a bit of a biter.
A biter?
Bit
Is
two
that-
people.
Mm-hmm.
No, he is a biter. That's true.
So it won't let me do. It won't let me do Portugal -1.5. So I'm just going to do Portugal money line for me,
Okay, that's fine.
which is big money. So I mean, it's this parlay I got it plus 1640.
Let's see.
Really? Huh.
$20 pays me $350.
Cardinals money line. Let me see here. Baseball.
Wait, where's the guy that stands still the entire game? This is the DR
It is-
Congos fans.
The parlay, SRMC, MF, TNC parlay
That's
of
what
the
I
day
think Wyatt's going to look like in the ring.
via our friends over at FanDuel.
No, the game at 12.
Ronaldo anytime goal, Cardinals money line, Harry Kane anytime goal, Portugal -1.5, and Diaz anytime goal. $10 to win 189.
Lovely.
Plus 1892.
Did Lloyd? Did you find Carl the Cat?
I did.
Put it up there.
I was watching his last Haka.
Here we go. Let's see. Look
There
at
he
Carl.
is.
There he
Look at
is.
Carl. Watch this. Look, he's like, let me get in the way here. Let me get in. Look at, watch it.
Yeah, does he have a Glenn Dorsey jersey on? That is electric. God, this is the best.
Carl.
Look at Carl.
The jersey.
This is, we were on top of the world.
And that tongue.
Oh, there it is.
The best was when they wanted Coach O to do it.
Yes. And
they
Coach
were
O
like,
was going to do
going
it.
to do it. He's like, you really can't.
Yeah, it's
They
not
wouldn't let
really
him
your
do it?
thing,
It's
buddy.
cultural appropriation. It's like, that's their thing. You're not.
I think they would have given him a pass.
I think
think
they would
so.
have to, and he would have gotten. I don't want to say gotten away with it. I don't think it would have been a big deal at that
Wouldn't
point in
have
time. I think he could have done nearly anything. And
We'd
did.
have brought it up once we fired him, though. Once
Oh,
we started
1000.
losing, we were like, this
Yeah.
fucking guy is doing
fired,
Haka.
fired for cause.
Yeah, fired for cause.
Well, it's just like, I mean, because
Now he's back.
It's like
back.
before the UCLA game, I thought the sissy blue shirt thing was really funny.
I thought it was
after the
too.
UCLA game, I was like,
Yeah,
actually,
we
not that good of a look.
I remember we were at the beach and we were picking up Hooters to take it back to watch the game. We were at a beach house, Charles and the
That sounds
family. And
awesome.
everybody. It was awesome.
Great day.
And I'm like, listen, did y'all hear what Coach O said? That's our guy.
Yeah.
And then we
I
lost.
was
I'm
like,
"That's
LSU
what
by
he gets
a
for
million."
That's what we get for picking
And I
on
was
him
like,
for
nope,
those shirts.
actually, LSU wasn't prepared for that.
That was
we
Sean's
looked
fault.
Yeah.
Because
Who's?
my
Lloyd's
brother
brother.
is a vehemently an LSU fan. I will say, very roots, very passionate,
And it was his fault we lost that game.
No, well, we put out a tweet after that. We're like LSU by a million because he called me and he was like, oh, Coach O's locked in, LSU by 1,000,000. He's taking it out on everybody. He's like, those pussies at UCLA. Like, Coach O doesn't stand for that shit. And I was like, hell yeah. Yeah, LSU by 1,000,000.
We got fired
boat
up.
race.
Yeah.
And then
then
Johnny
Max
Breen got
Johnson-
suspended.
Well, because and so that happened. We did a live watch party of the game in Lloyd's home. We
Yeah.
did it on his couch, and we were on this high, and then the notifications came across that Emory wasn't playing and Mason Smith wasn't playing.
Malik Neighbors didn't play either.
We were all like, "What is
Malik Neighbors didn't
what
play
is
either, like that?
happening?"
He was a freshman. He was supposed to be the number 3 receiver because he did so well in fall camp, and he got injured. He didn't play.
and it was just like, "Oh, now nobody's
Didn't we
playing."
throw a pass backwards that
Yeah,
Yes,
almost
that was-
completed it.
Yes,
Lloyd, you son of a gun.
not even
I-
close to completing it.
I was the only person that I was like, that was pretty athletic. Like, he almost got the job done. Everybody's like, what
that
an
was
idiot.
such a
It's closer than it
disappointing
should have
game, wasn't
been.
it? That was
It wasn't
last year,
close,
wasn't
though.
it?
It wasn't
got
close.
fired that year.
Yep.
That was the beginning
The
of the end.
Kayshawn touchdown was
Kayshawn was so good.
Kayshawn on the stretch of those games before he got hurt was on another planet.
Was that when he?
People forget.
Is that when he went off against Ole Miss too?
No, that was the end of his
that was the year
freshman
before.
year.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
But the start of his sophomore year, he
And
was
UCLA scored 3 touchdowns.
he was on another. He had
unreal.
9 touchdowns in 7 games.
He sure did.
He used
was
the
on another
referee as a
planet.
pick
Yeah,
on
he
the
was on
second
a-
one.
they
And then the
touchdown-
third one, the game was done.
Yeah.
And he just broke away from like 4 guys.
The
And you're like,
touchdown
oh
against
my
Auburn,
gosh.
greatest throw of
Beautiful.
Max Johnson's career.
Gorgeous.
And it was like, I remember that was my second game in the press box. And I remember sitting there being like,
Yeah.
and you're not
You're
supposed
not
to
allowed-
celebrate.
you're not supposed to
and I was
celebrate,
like,
right?
it was that day I swore I was never sitting in the press box again.
He had 9 touchdowns in 6
What's the
games.
press box food like? I've never been.
It's
to it.
nice.
It's
pretty
not-
good.
They take care of the press.
The football is nice.
Football's press.
What do they-
Basketball's a little,
Basketball's
a little
way
box.
up.
Yeah.
And you're way at the. Where do y'all eat at? Where's the
They
basketball?
just have these little box lunches at the
See,
top.
I prefer that.
Really?
But football,
Then
you
a
can
buffet?
get, football they got a nice little layout. You can get some
Okay.
hot dogs.
I watched. So I went into the baseball press box this year to go bring someone. Actually, a hot dog to talk about Hot Dog Boy a little bit, and
Heck yeah.
they had a nice little hot dog set in there as well.
I think is that all they have is hot dog?
Look like
and
hot
popcorn?
dogs and nachos and maybe.
Football do jambalaya here and there. Like they have, it's a nice little layout
nice.
for football.
And what
Basketball is it's like
See, I would
it's like
prefer-
a Lunchable kind of.
What
It's
time
like
can
a
you
little
get
sub
into
sandwich.
the press box? Like, what time can you get there?
Oh, that was 2021.
Oh, okay. Okay. So like in the suites you can get for like a 6:30 game.
You can get there early.
I can get there like 4 hours before.
You can get there early.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can get there that early, but they
Yeah.
let you in. You can get.
So
in
I
pretty
can get
early.
in at like at 2:30 for a 6:30 game. A lot.
Wow,
Like,
that is crazy.
Yeah,
That's
so
so-
I'll go watch.
You'll be on TV in there.
I don't tailgate anymore. I mean, so I go to the suite because I'm entertaining anyway, and so I go up there and hang out and eat and watch
Of
football
course.
until the.
That's
Lions-
what I would do too.
It's
Yeah,
easy. Why
that's
sit
awesome.
outside?
Heck
That's
no.
becoming a theme.
Yeah.
I really do hate the outside.
Well,
I'm an
yeah.
inside cat.
As you get older,
We suck
it
up all
happens.
the AC
Yeah,
inside.
you suck up the
Yeah.
AC. They got
Enjoy-
nice
enjoy that
restrooms.
AC.
They got good food. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, the food starts getting served like 4 hours before.
when the gates open, there's food that's so.
I'd never leave.
So yeah, so there's an out in the suites. There's an outside area of the suite that has a common area that has really good gumbo. Generally, they have like pasta and like fruit and cheese, meat pies, meatballs, boudin.
Oh.
That stuff's out there. They have an ice cream station. And then they inside the suite you have like appetizer type things that you pick, and then you get a type of a meal, basically like at kickoff. So, but like before, like when I get there, I tell the guy that manages our suite from the catering side, I'm like, you don't have to unwrap any of this stuff until Charles and Joanne get here. Like I want to make sure it's fresh when they get here. You don't need to open it at 2:30 when I get here. But again, I was so used to that when I worked at the Alumni Association. I was at LSU at 8 a.m. for every game.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
entertaining donors and you're visiting with people. And so for me, it was easy. And
my
I'd rather
gosh.
get there early and beat the traffic because I hate sitting on Nicholson trying to
Oh
get to
my
the game.
gosh.
Well, and it's also like for me, it would just be you're telling me I get to spend an extra 4 hours in the stadium.
Maybe I'm wrong
like,
on the time, but I'm pretty sure it's at for a 6:30 game. I generally get there 2.5 hours before. That is my
Yeah.
thing. But I maybe it's not 4 hours. Maybe it's 3 hours.
Where
Maybe it's
are
3.
these football suites? I don't know what they look like.
You never been in?
Uh-uh.
Y'all need to
End
go.
zone?
Yeah, so ours is. So y'all need to go with us. So during the season, we'll go before the season, we'll go stock it with our stuff and get it ready. Y'all just need to go up there with us for that
And
day,
I-
and then you can
deal.
actually do some video.
Sold.
So we always get
Sign
up there.
here.
We take a picture and like soon. You know,
Yes.
and so Yeah, I would love to try to get you up for a game. I don't know if the problem is that tickets are so limited on the football suite.
Of course.
I might be able to do 2 for a game. And that's something that Charles will have to decide.
I could have gotten in last year.
You guys have done more than enough.
Oh God, yeah.
For sure.
Oh, yeah. See, it would have been fun to go with this thing's all going to hell anyway. Like you might as well
Last
be
year would have been
entertained.
fun.
We ain't
Yeah,
getting
we and then
It's kind of like what we do
and we
with
stay and
Yeah.
we stay kind of like what we do with baseball. And we stay.
I don't leave.
We don't leave until we don't leave.
Oh, no, of course
We'll sit there until they make us leave because
Traffic again.
the traffic. Yeah. So I sit in here. And the best is after you win some games and it's fun. You watch the other. But Charles is famous for dipping a cookie in a onion
told
dip.
us.
In the onion dip, and it's actually.
See, you tried
you
it.
don't think
It'd be a
you'd
great
like it?
location for a post.
It's just,
show.
I-
We set
like-
the whole game.
I'm not saying it
That would
wouldn't
be
be
cool.
good.
Solves our
It
issues.
might be good.
It's not bad.
If someone is vehemently defending it that much, I like to believe that it probably is good. It just the sound
It sounds
of
terrible.
It's just
Like I don't like chocolate chip cookies with bacon in it. Like that's a new thing. That's a new
Right.
fad too. I don't even like chocolate chip cookies with the salt tasting.
I
just
do. The
sounds
salt
like-
is good.
That
don't
just
like
sounds
it.
like
salt. I
type 2
like the salt.
diabetes. Like that is, we're doing too much, guys.
Okay, Retta boy.
Nope,
That's me.
that's it.
Both of you.
Nope, I'm on
CJC.
CJC 1295.
Plus
What's that do
Apamorelli.
for you?
Human growth hormone.
Natural growth hormone.
Natural.
Trying to get taller.
How's the love life going? Pretty good.
Pretty good.
How's
Yeah.
our friend? She's good.
She is.
How's your guy
Are you
friend?
gonna bring her to meet us at all or no?
Probably not.
I'm your mentor.
Yes.
I understand that.
Like, and I'm gonna help mentor you in life with a lot of things. You're gonna call me 10 years down the road. And you're gonna say, Jason, I need some career advice. I'm gonna be there for you. You're gonna call me and say, Jason, hey, I'm getting married. Like, I want you and your wife to come to the wedding. I'm gonna be there for you. I'm gonna throw a bachelor party.
Oh,
for
I'll
you.
definitely invite. I'll ask you to come to
Yeah,
these
yeah,
things.
yeah.
and
But
stuff.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
So you got to introduce me. I'm kind of like
yeah,
partially like parents.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
this microphone's just in my face. I don't know if.
Well, I don't
Now's
think
the
he
best
wants to
time.
have
No,
like
I'm not saying that we need to talk, I'm not saying we need to talk details. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
for
sure.
I'm excited for you. You can tell there's like, it's like Christmas morning. You're smiling
It is.
a little bit more.
It is
The
a
birds are
Christmas
singing.
Well, look,
the
next
sun
time
is
you go and
shining.
hang out with her, you should just bring Jason.
Yeah, in your
FaceTime.
pocket. Yeah,
Yeah,
get
it's
the,
like-
FaceTime
You guys could
me
all
and just
hang
say, I
out
want to
together.
introduce you to my mentor.
get the meta glasses.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I saw Oakley has some like that. The Oakleys are cooler.
I want to
change
tell
the
her. I want to
subject.
tell her that I want to tell her
Hey,
that
come
I'm the
on.
reason I'm part of the reason why you brought the cookies,
Uh-huh.
Okay.
and I taught you how to bake
Well-
the cookies.
BJ's your guy,
That's right.
so I mean, it kind of goes back to you.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I can see it now. They're gonna have 2 tickets for the football suite. It's gonna be Christian and a girl.
no.
We're not gonna get it.
No.
It
Do
better
you,
not
sit in the
have.
student, do you sit in the student section?
When I have to, yeah.
So you're not a big student section
Hate the
because I know
student
Wyatt said he did not like the
Hate
student
the
section.
student
I've
section.
never sat.
Never
So you never sat there.
Which is
You never
I
sat in
did
the
it.
stu-
I never.
As a student, you didn't sit in the student section.
How?
I didn't either.
I wish I would have at least once.
See,
I did for the
Just
second
to
half
Max, my
of
brother
UO
sits in the
Monroe.
student section.
What is it?
It's-
What are his thoughts?
It's miserable.
He doesn't.
You know,
mind
it's
it.
funny. I didn't want to either as a freshman
Bro, it's
because I had
miserable.
really good seats with my parents and my wife, my girlfriend at the time, who was now my wife, was like, "We're going to sit in the student section." I'm like, "All right." And then I loved it. I wrote a freaking story about my last game in the student section as like a project. This is terrible. I sent it to Sports Illustrated to try to get it published.
Nice.
Like they give a damn about my.
I wrote a
last game as
paper about
student.
Tiger Stadium too. It was freshman year of college. Yeah.
Yeah, but the student section,
I
the
got a
problem with
98.
the student section is you got to show up to the game
98,000
3 hours
early.
early. in the
98
sun.
there you
There's
go.
no service in the stadium. The students, they'll show up really late.
And then they
dr-
squeeze
drunk,
you in.
then they'll all fucking leave at halftime. I hate the student section.
I just
I wish
I wanna
would've
sit in my
been
dad's
once.
seats.
I don't think
My-
I would enjoy it.
My family seats are, I think, section 106. It's right where where the partition is with the little rod
Yeah, yeah,
between common folk and student section.
Okay, so,
So
you're
I
on, so,
was
you're
sitting-
on, so you're on the north end 10-yard line.
It's
North end
about
zone 10
I'll
yard.
have to find a picture. It's
So you're right by the students. So you're in the north end zone side, not the south
no.
end zone
I'm
side.
on the sideline.
No. What I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
is
Yes,
you're,
yeah,
you're on
yeah,
the
yeah,
north
yeah.
end zone
Yes.
side of the sideline. So you're
Yes.
closest to where they run out.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And
so yeah, the
right
partition.
there on the partition, like literally on the partition.
It's him and Spencer Ware.
And so it was like my entire life, because I went to games my whole life.
Yeah.
I was in the student section. And it was like I was seeing the vomit and the fights and the
Yeah.
people jumping over and falling over in our lap and the whole thing. And I was just like,
I got you.
I don't think I ever want to
That
sit in
makes
there.
sense.
And so I just ended up just never needing to get. I just got lucky that either it was family or friends or Katie. Shout out to Katie. I was always taken care of when I needed tickets. I didn't have to sit in the student section.
Yeah. My dad brings my siblings, so I don't always have a ticket. Now for the Clemson game, first game this year, I should have 3, which is going to
So
be
you and the girl.
Nope.
You with
Not
the
bringing a
boys.
girl with me to a LSU football game.
Don't do it.
So, dude,
Bad
that's so
decision.
funny.
Never
That was
doing
how I
that.
felt about
I did it
my
once,
future,
made a
and
mistake.
I didn't want to. I felt like I
no.
couldn't be myself. I couldn't cheer. I
It
had
depends
to be,
who it is.
I'm not bringing. It could be my fucking wife. She's not coming. It's gonna be me and my 2 buddies.
when you're married, you're not gonna bring your wife to a football game.
Hell no.
Yeah, you
No, my
That's
dad.
gonna
My dad
change.
refuses to bring my
No,
mom.
my mom
Really?
never. My
They
mom
had
never
bad
went to LSU
experiences.
football
Oh,
games.
see,
I
me and
went.
my dad got in an argument.
National championship game. I went.
Because
Season
my dad
tickets all those
took
years.
my,
I
would
went.
always take my mom to the Alabama game. He would take us to every game, but Alabama he would take my mom.
Yeah.
And this was like in the heat of like
Your dad's a
this
simp.
was to Tuscaloosa 2011, like the 9-6 game, like the whole thing. He would always say, and I remember 2011, I was livid
Yeah, I would be.
because I was like,
I hate you, Mom.
I was like, no, take me. Take me. I've watched every game I've gone. You're
Yeah.
taking me to Tuscaloosa. And then my mom,
You should've called me.
funny
I got
thing,
you tickets,
my
bud.
mom got sick.
Yes, she
So
did.
she couldn't even go to the game.
You drugged her.
But they were already there.
You
So
poisoned
like
her.
I still didn't get to go.
Oh.
Now, and so my dad. Now it was my mom. It was him, my mom, and like my uncle. Like it was family. It wasn't just.
This
him
was
and
the
my
9-6 game.
But this was the 9-6 game. My mom, as they're driving to the game, gets sick.
Nervous.
Can't go. They bring her back, and Dad still goes. Now, luckily, it created, like I stayed at my papa's house, great memory watching
Yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
on the carpet in the living room, freaking out,
With the
whatever.
rug back there.
With that in the that was in the garage, but
Yeah,
so great memory. But I remember, and so then 2013 when they went back to Tuscaloosa, my dad took me to that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Which
was-
sucked because that was that was the J.C. Copeland fumble
was there?
game. Yeah.
I made it happen to go
crawling
there,
off the
apparently.
field.
Doom.
So
My
I
mom
was-
tried hijacking the 2019 national championship for me because
Yeah.
my dad had always said growing up, if LSU makes a Sugar Bowl, we'll go. If LSU makes a Sugar Bowl, we'll go. Well, they skipped the Sugar Bowl. They make the national championship in 19, obviously.
Yeah, that's not the Sugar Bowl.
And my mom goes,
Kind of.
My mom goes, oh, Christian, I think I'm going to go to the game. And I'm like, no, you're not.
Not.
What's the quarterback's name? She goes, Joe Barrow. And
Barrow.
I'm like,
Joe Barrow.
I'm like, Dad, this is not happening. Like, I will kill my younger sister if you do this. Like, I will sacrifice her.
Wow.
And my dad's like, all right, like Amy, you know, like.
But see, my
Christian
thing
did
is-
go to like 4 games this year. Like,
I have nothing
I think
against
he has to
taking
go.
your wife to the game.
I
have
do.
nothing
As a
against-
kid, I
She'll
did.
only. This is my thing. Is she will only be my wife if I can take her to a game.
That's a big
If
part.
I can't take her to the game,
so
then I
that's
can't
the
marry
thing.
her.
That's the thing, Noah. Is you kind of have to test it. Right?
Yeah.
And so
100%.
Lori
Pass the test.
passed the test.
There you go.
And she's a super fan now. I can't imagine going to football games without her.
There
now.
you go.
Now she grounds me a little bit too. Like when I feel like I'm about to start getting a little.
Uh-huh.
But again, working at LSU grounded.
Yeah,
me
I don't
like
want to
that.
get grounded. I
Right,
want to
right.
be.
But
me.
I remember the first time when we went and sat in my parents' seats while we were in high school.
Yeah.
And I was the kid that wore the jersey and I was
Uh-huh.
raising the roof with Kevin Falk and like
Yeah.
things like. And when she sat, I literally sat like this the whole game. And
Yeah.
even my mom's like, the people around us who we'd all become friends with were like, "What's wrong with him?"
What happened to Mr.
What happened?
Fun?
He's been
And I'm like,
neutered.
"Do you want
Mr.
to-
Loser.
Yeah, do you
Mr.
want-
Neutered.
Do you want something to eat? And I'm like, "Do you want some nachos?" And I was
Yeah.
smitten with her.
Yeah.
And then as it grew, now she would go to games with her dad.
Yeah.
And so I remember like she'd be like, we sit in the south end zone. I'm like, ooh, the south end zone. I'm like, no, we sit in the sideline over here. You know?
Yeah.
So then once we got to college, so in the student section, yeah, when you would score touchdowns back in the day, I don't know if they still do it. People would just throw drinks. Like drinks would just fly.
Yeah.
And so after we would score, we knew it. After we would score, she would literally come stand above me, and I would like make sure her hair didn't get wet.
Yeah.
So. That's
No,
what
I took
Couldn't be me.
That's
I
love,
took a
man.
girl to a football game, 2024, the Oklahoma game, last game of the year, when Nuss broke his collarbone, came back, and was excellent. And
More drugs, please.
poor, I just felt bad for. Like Billy looked at me after Billy and his girlfriend came, and he was like, "That was the worst decision you could have made." And I was like, "What? What do you mean?" He was like, "You didn't say a word to her." I was like, "I know." Like, 'cause
I did.
I was so focused on the
Okay,
game.
Are you? That's what I want to
Yeah,
know. Are
well,
you,
see, that's where my since starting in this business, I've shifted.
Okay.
Where I still get with the highs and lows of it, but I am very focused on what's happening, so I can remember what's happening,
Right.
and I don't get too high or low with any moment because it can all be ripped from your
So
hands.
it's funny because for me, that's
So I
how
didn't say a word
That's
to
how
her
I am
the
with
entire
basketball.
game.
Yeah.
Basketball, I'm so
Yeah.
into it. Football, because it had become such a job for me. I'm not as into it as I used to. I mean, I love watching it. Don't get me wrong, and I'm a fan, but I'm not as like live or die on it. I'm upset when they lose. But if we lose in basketball, and we've lost a lot. Like
Oh, I
literally,
take
Lori can tell
notes.
she's
You're
like
the
she's
old-
like you, like you can't let it affect your life this
Yeah.
much. I'm like, no, piss. And I don't know why I get so mad about basketball. Like, it just bothers
You're the
me.
only basketball first LSU fan I think
Yeah,
I've ever
yeah.
met.
There are not many of us.
No.
There are not many of us. I mean, I think Charles is probably a basketball first guy. And I think it all has to do with Will, too. I think Will has gotten us to that point. But, yeah, it's I mean,
No,
it
I'll
ruins my
I'll
day.
take notes during the game. Like
Yeah.
I will open my notes app in my phone and be
Before
like,
you got into this business, you took notes?
No. Since doing
Oh,
this,
oh, oh,
I take
oh,
notes
oh,
in my phone
okay,
of like
okay.
this happened here. I noticed
Okay.
this about that, and it just helps me be prepared. But that's what shifted in the way I watch.
What is your
The game.
first memory of an LSU game you went to?
Sharon carry on the carry.
Pat Pete punt return.
Tigers penalized. Penalized.
Penalized. Yeah. Oh, that had a
Jamie Howard intercepted.
interception.
Oh, I
Again.
know mine. 2007, the triple overtime loss to Arkansas, because that was the
Oh,
first
gosh.
game. I know. I've been going since I was like 3, and my mom always, when I was really really young, my mom would always pack me a bag of like toys, because when I was really young, I wasn't really paying attention to the game as much. That was the first game I ever like put down the toys and was like locked
I'm gonna be
into
honest
the
with you.
actual game.
I really thought that was going a different way. She packed me a bag of snacks.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I really thought she was going.
No, I'm sure there were snacks
She
in
knows
there.
there's snacks in the stadium.
Okay.
I'm getting the sausage
You
dog,
brought
the frozen
toys.
lemonade.
Okay, so
I was like
2000
4.
No, I get it. I get it.
But
Listen,
that was the first time where I was like,
that's-
"Wow, this is cool," and we lived.
That's what happens in the stadium club and the suites. Like, parents let their kids and they just run around.
Oh, yeah.
And their
That's
kids
why-
playing football, and it's a little bit too much. It's all right, so 2007 versus Arkansas triple overtime loss.
Yep.
All right, what about you?
I think mine was Trendon Holiday returned a punt in 2009 against Arkansas. I know he did a kickoff earlier, but I feel like it was 2009
with the
at
Nike-
home
the Nike
against
combat uniforms?
Arkansar. Trendon Holiday returned a punt.
That's
the
also when I
first
think-
thing
That's my
remember.
first. I thought it was Patrick Peterson.
That also, I think, is when Chad Jones knocked some
He
dude
did.
out.
The
of
same
zone.
game,
Yes,
yeah.
Joe
yes,
Chot-
yeah.
or Greg
I remember.
That-
I remember
that jer-
the.
that
Joe
helmet.
Adams.
Joe
I
Adams,
remember
that's
the-
what it was.
I
not
just
Greg
pulled it
Chot.
out. I remember this Trendon Holiday punt return.
Yeah,
This
it
is
wasn't
my
a kickoff
first
return
memory.
because
No, he did a
have it-
kickoff return in 06.
We didn't,
Yeah,
we didn't have a
at-
home
at
kickoff return in
Arkansas.
Tiger Stadium for like a long
Trey
time.
Palmer was the one
Was
who
the first
broke
one.
it.
That's
I
right.
think,
That's right.
against,
So my first game
South
was
Carolina.
when Eddie Kinnison ran.
Oh, wow.
Backwards.
Went backwards.
Yeah.
And Jordy and Jim Hawthorne was like, "What is he doing?"
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like no, that was one of my like. We didn't have season tickets. We didn't have season tickets early on, so my mom and dad would buy us like 2 games. And I remember I went to a Southern Miss game one time. Curly Homer was the coach at Southern Miss. But my first real I used to go to, for some reason we would always go to a Mississippi State game. I don't know why. Then when my brother actually got cancer and Dreams Come True gave us. He got to make a dreams come true wish, and he wanted LSU season tickets. And so we got
That's a great wish.
it was, and they gave us season tickets for a year for free for 5 of us to go. And then the next year we had to renew them. But back in the days, like you really couldn't even get. I mean, you could get season tickets, but you didn't get those kind. And so so LSU and Make a Wish Foundation gave Jonathan and our family these 5 season tickets, row 2 on the 20-yard line behind the LSU bench. Now, you had to stand the whole game because you were behind the bench, but I loved it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And so I mean, like the camera would always turn on us.
Yeah.
Always turn. But yeah, when Kinnison ran the punt back, that was probably my first thought.
Breaking news here on this Wednesday morning via Hayes Fawcett as the official announcement for 4-star running back Trey Martin out of Winsboro, Louisiana, chooses LSU over Ole Miss and Florida. Technically, just LSU and Florida
Man,
were the
wow,
last
you
2.
gotta Venmo me
With
now.
a quote of "the best in the boot stays in the boot." 4-star running back Trey Martin has committed to LSU. That is the second running back in as many days commit to the Tigers. The Louisiana product will stay at home and be an LSU Tiger. A huge addition for LSU. It's more a little earlier than 11 a.m.
I know. I was gonna say
Prompt. I like it. 10:57 with the announcement.
We rolling,
But Trey
boys.
Martin
We rolling.
is an LSU Tiger, and there it is,
Portugal
official
game.
today. LSU is the only college football team with 2 top 10 running backs committed in the 2027 class. Florida, of course, made a heavy push for Trey Martin, but the Winsboro native ultimately made the decision to stay at home and be an LSU Tiger. Another addition to Kevin Smith's loaded 2027 class. the mistake accidental post or whatever it was last night obviously does not come to fruition, and it is an LSU Tiger. That is a different photograph then.
I like
There
that.
were two.
That combination right there is what I like.
There you go, the little all whites,
All whites.
little icy whites.
Icy.
There it is, Tre Martin and LSU Tiger. It is officially announced the second top 10 running back for the Tigers. This one out of Louisiana, out of Winsboro here in Louisiana, in-state running back. A huge win for Lane Kiffin, Kevin Smith, and their crew, and of course a nice little PR bump. And they got the Louisiana native recruiting the state of Louisiana, especially after some of the feelings last week. But the LSU now got the number 6 player out of the state of Louisiana. Tre Martin is the 6th ranked player in the state. He will go along with the number 4 and number 5, Ahmad Hudson, Peyton Houston, number 7, Braylon Kale, and of course battling out for another for multiple of those other top Louisiana athletes like Easton Royal, Albert Simeon, and of course Jaden Anding and Karen Eugene down the line. Huge addition for the Tigers. And there it is. So it looks like maybe it was a little bit of a troll on the post yesterday, took it down, and officially announced this morning prior to 11 a.m. that he is staying at home in the state of Louisiana. Tre Martin, LSU running back, another huge addition for the Tigers. 5'10", 205 pounds to go along with Tre Segarra and Brennan Lacey. 3 backs in this class for LSU, a loaded class.
3 backs, ready.
There it is. LSU staying hot. I'll tell you what, they are rolling right now on the recruiting. They have a huge weekend this weekend, of course, with some of the commits that are already committed and some future as well.
People on campus right now as well.
Huge week. It's been a huge month. When does the dead period begin?
Ooh, I am not sure.
That is that is the one part about recruiting that I've always struggled to keep track of, is when the recruiting dead periods begin and end. But I always know the month of June is a huge one.
June 22nd through the July 31st.
So this is
This is gonna wrap it up.
This is the final weekend until the dead period.
Looks like
then
it.
through the month of July it'll be a dead period. I did just get a $10 Venmo from Gage Evans because he wanted to bet. He chose the wrong horse, huh, Wyatt?
Chose the wrong horse. Never listen to Chrissy.
Here is a look at the newest LSU Tiger, Tre Martin, the running back out of Winsboro, Louisiana, who is now joining this loaded 2027 class, especially at his position.
I love a running back in 3.
I do too.
And he's catching out of the backfield.
Spinning.
Got some shake.
Yeah, he does.
That's what I like to see.
And see, this is the cool part, is these are 3 running backs in this class, but they all 3 have been very different.
Right.
Like, Segarra is a one-cut type of, I mean, he's a freaking tank. He's a bowling ball. And he can move, but he can drop his shoulder. And Tre Martin got a little shimmy shake to him. And then Brennan Lacey, of course, it seems like the more receiving back, as he was a wide receiver and just shifted over to running back. So, but Tre Martin, monster.
Good time to be an LSU fan.
Yeah, it is. Good time to be a LSU running back. I like a running back in 3.
Well, he can't wear that because Easton Royal will be wearing 3.
Do what?
Can't wear that. Easton Royal will be wearing 3.
That's true.
I think
Now,
he
when is
wears
that number
5.
gonna get when is that number going to get retired?
See, well, that's the thing is.
You don't think so?
No, it will be retired. They will put it up in the, but I don't think it'll ever be. You can't wear.
You can't wear it. No. Yeah, it should be retired. I don't
Yeah.
think. Yeah, I mean, people wear 20, right?
No.
People wear Billy Cannon's number.
No, 20 and 9 are the only ones I don't think anyone will wear.
Well, what about
And
37?
37 is retired.
37
for
retired as
Casanova.
Well, I mean, but like they've put some up there. Like Charles Alexander 4 is up there, but I do still think you'll be able to wear 4.
Yeah, people wear 4.
37, 20, and 9
Right.
are
No, persona non grata.
untouchable.
But 9 has not been retired.
It is.
No,
No,
it's
but
retired.
but no one's wearing it.
You
Nobody's
go
put
out there and
on-
ask for 9 and see what they say.
Yeah.
It's
Especially with
LSU
O in the building.
It's like LSU baseball 3. Like nobody's worn 3 since Cruz left.
Yes.
Because it will be retired. They just
Gotcha.
haven't announced yet.
Gotcha.
Now I don't know what they're waiting on with 9, but I'd like to get the ball rolling on the statue.
I
and
think
the
I think
retirement.
we'll see more of 9 around now that O's back.
I do too.
Well, I don't think
Of course.
anyone's worn 5.
They haven't, but I do think at
Since
some point
Jaden.
they will.
Okay.
I think there's more. This one's like a
Grace period.
appreciation period.
Yeah.
I don't think they will
Give
retire
Lamar Brown 5.
as much
That'd be fine
as
with me.
55.
At like 9.
I
I think the
don't
difference
know.
between 5 and 9 is the natty.
I think maybe it's that I'm into soccer, but I don't like retiring jerseys. I don't like that
I think
American
it's a very
sports do that.
I think it's a very special requirement to retire it.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
some people go too crazy with it, like the Celtics and the way theirs looks is.
And the Yankees.
And like
but
I
would you
get it.
say the Celtics, like all those guys that got their numbers retired, weren't really special? Because like Bill Russell, 6.
Of course,
Gotta be retired.
Well, now it's retired by the league.
Right, of course.
No, there's some of them that should be, but all of them shouldn't be retired. Like
Well, I don't think you need a retire number, but you can go.
You can give them
go
their
Hall
credit.
of I mean, you can go whatever.
there's a Ring of Honor.
Ring of
You
Honor.
can do Ring of
Yeah,
Honor.
you just
That's
call
why
it
I
the Ring
think
of Honor.
there's a different. Like you can go Ring of Honor versus retiring a number.
You can
Right,
name
like,
them in every franchise. I feel
LSU
like.
can have a Ring of Honor, and then there can be the numbers that get retired, like Casanova, Cannon.
Like, no one should be wearing 9 ever again for the Saints.
Right.
See, like,
Agreed.
again, maybe it's the soccer in me, like,
I get
or
where
like even like the Cowboys do it with 88. Like I enjoy having like when
Right.
someone has a special number, you don't retire it so that no one ever wears it again.
Some of
You
them-
give it to other special players.
Sometimes
like,
you can do that.
right.
But
So like, how cool would it have been if Jaden Daniels was wearing 9
You
when he
can't,
won the
no.
Heisman? Like I think that would have
No.
been really cool.
that wouldn't have been.
I see where
I
you're
think that
coming
would've been
from, but I
cool.
think it is cool
88,
that American
88
sports
I
do
understand.
retire the numbers.
9, like, there's no chance.
But soccer,
You could never,
soccer.
I'm not saying Joe
some
Burrow
teams
shouldn't
do
have his number
retire.
retired. By the
No,
way,
no,
like
I know.
9 should be. If you're retiring numbers, it should be. I'm just saying the overall general thing of like retiring numbers.
Right.
Like I enjoy what soccer does, where like
Not
the
every soccer team
specific
does that
numbers
though.
are
Like
special.
Santos had Pele's number retired for years
Well,
until
LSU
Neymar
retires
just
numbers
came
and has
back.
Special, like 7, they could have retired.
Right,
7
I know,
after
and I love
retiring.
7. Like
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like I would love to have like a 9. Like I think 9 would be cool if you had
No.
like special
It depends
special
where it's-
quarterback type players who got 9. Now you have to be careful with who you give it
Yeah,
to.
because you can ruin it.
Like
Right, you don't
30th
wanna
for
ruin it.
Malachi
Yeah.
Lane.
But like I think that would be cool. I enjoy when they do that.
Yeah, I think, and I'm glad LSU does it, but not
Like
with 9.
the best example is the 88 for the Cowboys.
No, I think
'Cause
and
that's so, like,
and
literally
they have
Michael
done a
Irvin-
very good job of doing that. The
Right.
NFL is much easier than college.
Oh, for sure.
Then
Yeah,
that's why you can do it there. You can't do it
because
here.
there's so much turnover. There's not players
After
who
Burrow,
stay
you
for 10
can't
to
bet.
15.
You can't bet on somebody and say, "Oh, well, he's gonna be the next 9 after Burrow," and then he ruins it, and it's like, "Well, now you look like the idiot." Because
But there have
Burrow
been bad 7s. I don't think it's ruined it. I think 7 is still really awesome.
not the majority of the fan base.
Well,
I think people are off on 7 and 18 now.
Sure,
No,
but
I
until
love
there's a
7
good one,
and
that's just
18.
going to change. Like
That's what I'm saying. As
change
soon as
again.
you get a good one,
Like,
you remember it again.
That's
You know,
I hate that. I hate that argument. Like, oh, the number sucks. It's like it's really like, it's just like okay, you just haven't had good players really that have worn.
Well,
the
that's
number.
why that's
like the
why
teams really
it
haven't
has-
been that great
It
either.
has
like,
lost some of its luster from what it was.
oh wow.
but also, I would argue
That's
with
so
7,
stupid.
like you did it to yourself a little bit. Like Jonathan Giles should have never worn the number.
Right.
You should have never given it to him.
Yeah.
Jacoby Stevens, love Jacoby Stevens. You shouldn't have given it to him.
you
after
sucked that
Jamar
year. Who
left.
else were you going to give it to?
Well, it was
No one. You
Jamar's.
should like you
Once
shouldn't.
Jamar said he wasn't playing, you
That's
should've
what I'm
given it
saying.
out.
You shouldn't. It shouldn't be a thing of you give it out every year.
Right. No,
it
I
should
agree
be
with
every
that.
couple of
Yeah.
years you have like Tre Dez. I'm fine with Tre Dez
Yeah.
getting it.
Well, no, I think and LSU had it right. Like because Tyron wore it in 11, nobody wore it in 12,
Right.
Nobody wore it in 13,
And then you gave it to
and then you
Fournette.
gave it to Fournette,
Fine.
which is a risk, but he's the number one. But it's not that big of a risk because he's the number one player in the country, and you knew he was going to be awesome.
I would even say I wouldn't give it to an incoming freshman.
Me either.
Like I wouldn't. Like I understand it was Fournette and like the hype around him. I don't even like giving it to an incoming freshman. I don't even know that I'd want to give it to a sophomore, like junior. You've got to be proven that you're going to be a freaking dude.
No, I think some of them are like. I just think it's a feel thing. A guy like Burrow, you can't that can't happen, and then you go, okay, quarterback number now, because that's a once in a lifetime thing that will never happen again.
What up?
Look, Hasty sunshine.
What's going on?
You want to tail our parlay today?
No.
Or add in a pick?
Chucky by the wayside.
Ronaldo anytime goal, Cardinals money line, Harry Kane anytime goal, Portugal -1.5, and a Diaz anytime goal.
You know, did you turn 21 yet?
Oh,
okay. So you betting on that Cash app or whatever?
Nope, not betting. My roommate
Kalashi
places
or
the
whatever?
picks for me, actually. So
No, I'm good. I'm not playing soccer. I think the other day, every soccer game, ended in a tie. No, it's not.
I called one.
There was three games last night that ended in wins for teams.
Yeah, but the day before it was all ties.
Before?
The day
Oh,
before.
yeah. I thought you meant like before the game. Like, yeah, obviously it starts off 0-0.
Yeah, thank you. That's what Cody said. Now you're speaking of language.
Jesus, God have mercy.
Yeah.
LSU just got a running back commit.
Really?
We were live this morning. Yeah, while
Nice.
Jason was in here.
What was his name?
Trey Martin out of Winsboro, Louisiana.
Nice.
4-star running back.
Younger brother of Doug Martin.
Not true.
No,
That's a
no.
lie.
And
And you started pouring and eating M&Ms while I'm talking about the
Well,
commitment.
Mr. Fun was like, and I
Yeah,
was
but
like,
you also stood up and got them.
well, you can't hear that part.
Yeah, but it's a snowball effect.
Yeah.
Well, we're just glad
Better
you're
feel.
here and you
Yeah.
decided to come to work today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm happy I came
It's
as
rare.
well.
It is.
Very
Didn't
rare.
show
It's
up on
rare,
Monday.
right?
Very rare.
It is rare.
Right.
Very
Sleeping
rare.
in on Mondays.
Must be nice.
Wyatt slept in today.
He still showed up though.
I was 5 minutes late. Yeah,
I mean, dude drove from New
I was
Orleans.
late.
No, he lives here now. He's being later on
He
purpose.
gets here
I'm in my
later now.
sister's place for this month.
And he's never been on time since.
Wait, and then
It is
I give
true.
him, and
He
then I
has
give
started
him,
being later
I know,
since he
I
moved
know,
to Baton
I
Rouge.
know.
I give Wyatt a
Because it's
referral.
so easy. It's so like it's 10 minutes. I don't have to leave till 7:50.
You're fucking lazy.
I know.
That is.
I know.
It bothers me.
Bothers-
Oh yeah. Okay.
I've earned the right.
Okay.
You know, that's
I'll
funny.
have to
That's
earn
funny
it.
because
I'll
that
have to
happens
earn
in
it.
our company. You know, I've been here 35 years, and well, I mean, you get to wear whatever you want, and you get to come in late. Well, yeah, I own a company, and I've been here for 35 years. I've earned that right.
That makes sense.
You haven't done shit.
That's true.
But
That's
eat
true.
hot dogs
That's true.
and get bigger
I have been getting bigger.
And now you can wrestle Tre Segarra.
and lying to your parents about
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So we were talking about
Having
first
sex with
memories-
girls.
First memories in Tiger Stadium. What is your first memory of going to an LSU football game in Tiger Stadium?
God, I think I was I was young. We came to an LSU Tulane game.
Oh, there you go.
Long time ago. I mean, a long time ago. I was probably
What was the name of the rivalry?
The battle for the Tiger Rag.
I can't remember. I can barely remember being there. But I remember sitting in the bleachers, like it must have been like the north end zone.
Yeah.
Because I remember sitting on bleachers. But yeah,
That's
that
cool.
was my first memory.
I love
of-
listening to people's like LSU kind of like initiation stories because I like you take notes. I used to take like mental notes, I guess, even like at a young age because
about what food you ate that day.
well, that of course. There was no mental notes. I remember that off the top. But like the mental notes, because I always remember like one of my like obviously the game is awesome, but one of my favorite parts is I'm driving. Well, my dad is driving back to New Orleans. Like one of the funnest parts of the entire day is getting in the car and like recapping
Of course,
with
a
everybody. Like
post-game
my
show.
dad, and then it's my dad's friend Gabe in the front, and then me and my little brother. Like and you're listening to Hannah
Adults,
or
of
whoever's
course.
doing
Wasn't
it,
Hannah
and you're talking about how cool the atmosphere was,
wait,
and you're
you
talking
listen-
about the game, and
yeah.
they should have done this or whatever. Like, ooh,
Oh,
that is. I don't know what happened. I don't know what
A little
happened there.
coming there.
Oh my God!
Oh.
Nice.
tongue scraper.
Yeah.
Hey, his mom says he tells his mom and dad he doesn't have sex.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Certainly
right.
not like that.
But no,
Ever.
like that is
He's
the
giving
ride
sex.
home was always like really fun. Like I always enjoyed like recapping. The
So
game
I used to
and
do
stuff
that.
like
I mean, even today, like even now, I get in the car and I go home. I used to listen to the post game shows.
Yeah.
But I mean, the last year it was kind of like I don't want to listen to this shit. Click.
Right.
Because it's just everybody bashing why did we lose or why did we only beat Southeastern by 30 or whatever.
Louisiana Tech by
was it
13.
13.
That was
no,
tough.
and just like I don't want to listen to that
Yeah.
shit. I was literally just at LSU talking, and we were talking about dinner that Brian Kelly had for donors when he first got here at Supper Club, and that he didn't even get up and walk around and talk to people.
No. I mean.
And they
thank
literally
God.
like, hey, he's got to get up. And his chief of staff, Beth, says, we told him he didn't have to. I'm like,
What do you want people to come to him?
and then like they had big people there that were like, is the coach even here?
Yeah.
So it's terrible.
I bet Beth was helping him out.
Oh, she wasn't that good looking. But then again, your standards are Virtually nothing compared
Quick
to
ad.
Ask Mom. Right, Mom?
Quick ad.
Quick
Hey,
ad.
did I tell you? Did I tell you? Oh, Billy Vaughn friended me on Facebook.
on Facebook.
Billy Vaughn?
Seriously?
Yeah. I sent him a private message. Your son is actually having sex. He doesn't want to tell you and your wife on air.
Oh, yeah, what did you find out from me?
Yeah, that's how I expected that news to come out.
Did you
also.
mention with who? A guy or a girl?
No. I'm not
No,
saying
no,
that's
keep
for
it-
him.
yeah,
Nice,
yeah,
That's for him to go ahead
Nice,
and throw
dude.
that
I
out.
mean, I'm just. I mean,
Tongue
they might not
scraper
know
over
yet,
here,
you know?
No, that's that problem.
Yeah, that is no
Okay.
problem.
Don't ask, don't tell. It's like
I
the
can't
military.
believe, yeah, I'm regretting the invitation to the RV for the Clemson game now.
Who's RV?
My RV.
Where is he going to be parked?
I don't know, so they have no idea. But
No, because this year he's finding his way out of that.
If it's too far, I'm not going. So
Well, no,
just
I
tell me
actually
it's like
don't
at the
know.
Ag Center, and I'm not going to show
Well,
up.
they told me they want to bring the RV up and like tailgate and have people there because I think I know
Your dad and
my
his
brother
buddy?
and sister.
Your dad and his buddy? Whose RV is it?
My dad's.
I know,
like
but-
my family's.
It's
But
gonna
is
be
it
by
your dad
Tiger
bring his?
Park.
I bet your dad and his buddies had fun when they were younger.
Oh yeah, my
I
dad
bet you
tells
they did some
so many
crazy
awesome
shit.
stories about going to LSU games.
I bet you he did some crazy shit.
Probably, yeah. Good guy. I'll tell you one of the stories. So him and one of his friends, I'm not gonna name him.
Okay.
It was like 3 of them, and they all had like girlfriends or wives that they would bring. And so
They would
were
switch?
at what?
They would switch.
Okay, calm down. And they were at I don't know what game it was. It was a game. I think they were losing like
So
pretty
you're
really
really not Billy's son. You're somebody else's
Yeah,
son.
could
calm,
be.
guys, calm down.
Steve.
Okay, guys, calm down. But somebody, one of my dad's friend's girlfriend got like stung by a bee and had a bad allergic reaction, and so
In Tiger Stadium.
in Tiger Stadium, and like is like in an ambulance about to go to the hospital, but won't go without her boyfriend, my dad's friend, and so the medics come out and they're like screaming like, "Hey, is so and so in the crowd? Your girlfriend or your wife needs you to come to the hospital." And he leans over to my dad and says, "Don't say a fucking word."
He didn't want to.
Didn't want to leave. Did not want to. So for like 10, 15 minutes, they're sitting there.
I don't know who they're talking about.
They're like, "Is a so-and-so in the crowd? Really needs to go." And they're,
Nah.
Oh,
and then eventually, after like
left.
20 minutes of like pressure, he was like, "Motherfucker," and like got up and left.
boo! Boo
Yeah.
this man!
Yeah,
He
and
went-
so I think
Did people
as the
throw
story
shit at him?
goes,
Yeah.
no, as the story goes, I think they had like a massive comeback or something, like one of the greatest games my dad's ever been to, and my dad's friend had to leave in the middle of it.
Jeez.
God, when we,
Well,
now we
maybe
need to
he's
figure
the
out what-
reason why they
what
came
game
out.
I
That
want to
is-
say it was against like Houston, but I don't. That doesn't make sense. I don't know. That
You
that's,
need to know the year.
I don't. That's
don't
what I'm
you
saying.
call
I don't
him?
know. It would have been.
I'll Facebook message.
It would have
Yeah.
been.
Yeah.
It
Your
would have
best
been
friend.
between
My
98
new
and
best friend.
01.
Listen, I've confirmed some things for you.
97 and 01.
Your dad was kind of worried about you.
My dad.
Thought you were gay.
I'm okay.
No.
I'm gonna do whatever the opposite of coming out is. I'm gonna do that on the show. I'm not gay.
That's
Unfortunately
unfortunate.
for everyone who
All the
wishes I
boys.
was. Yeah, for all the guys. Unfortunately for Tre Segarra.
All the bro talk.
Somebody just gave $3 super chat.
Oh, let's see. LSU and Houston played in '99.
It's probably that game.
Is that when Kevin Falk was suspended? And he came back at halftime?
It sounds like that's the right.
It might be. That actually sounds vaguely
You know what's
familiar.
hilarious is? Y'all can remember those. I didn't even know today was Wednesday.
Not me either. That's
See,
my
that's-
that's my
Seriously?
problem.
I thought it was Thursday.
No, see, LSU lost this
Because you
game.
slept in for 2 days.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to ask you what you were doing for 2 days.
Oh.
You didn't get out of bed.
He's on steroids now.
Okay.
LSU lost in '99, but they won in
Well,
'96.
Okay.
Monday.
So it might be 1996. Because 1996 they won.
you
LSU
get a
won
new
35-34, scored 21 points in the fourth quarter.
Oh, it's that
Yeah,
game.
it's
It's
game.
100% that game.
They were down 34-14.
And that's when
In the
Going into
fourth
the
quarter.
fourth quarter,
It's
and he
100% that
LSU
game.
scored
It is 100% that
21.
game.
Did
That's
the guy
funny.
ever? Did your dad's friend ever wind up marrying her?
I actually don't know.
God, Kevin Falk was so good.
I actually don't
I'm
remember.
just looking at the. I mean, to
I
start
don't
the
know
fourth
if that's-
quarter,
I don't
Kevin
remember.
Falk 78-yard punt return.
Yeah.
Kendall Cleveland 1-yard run,
Rondell
and then
Mealy.
Rondell Mealy 36-yard run with 3 minutes to go.
LSU had 433 rushing yards. In
Yeah,
the
because
game.
Kevin Falk had an 80-yard rushing touchdown in the third quarter.
My
I think
goodness.
that was his first carry.
It might have been. He had 246 rushing yards.
Rondell
in
Mealy
that
had
game.
161.
And they were
My
losing.
goodness. Yeah.
Losing.
What are y'all doing? We're after 400 yards and lost. No, we won by 3.
That is unreal. Herb
Yeah,
Tyler was
262
9 of 20.
for Falk, 164 for Rondell Mealy. And then Herb Tyler had 168 passing yards. He was 9 for 20.
Yeah,
with 2
it definitely
picks.
was that game.
David LaFleur at tight end.
Yep. My
And
dad
then
loves that story.
return, Kevin Falk had 4 returns for 106 yards and a touchdown.
Well, like, that's my thing
Legend.
about, like,
Goat.
you're saying, like, she has to be able, like, I have to be able to watch an LSU game with her in
Who?
order to marry. Noah said that. My thing is,
A girl? You got a girlfriend?
no.
We were talking
He was
about.
so excited for you.
Christian was saying that he would never go to a football game with his wife. Like he would only take
Yeah,
just
bring my
the
kid.
guys.
I wouldn't say
Bring
never.
his kid.
Yeah.
And then
Short-sighted.
Wyatt said the same thing.
That's
No,
short-sighted.
I wouldn't.
Did
I
your
would,
dad
I
bring
wouldn't
your
say
mom?
Never. Yeah. I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say never.
How do you think you were conceived?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't say I would never go with my
Yeah.
wife. My thing is, I don't think she wants to watch with me.
So here's
Because I do the same thing as you. Like, I lock in,
me show you
and
a
like
little-
I'm not gonna be a lot of fun.
Right.
I'm gonna give you a little wisdom.
Okay.
Okay. You don't go to a game with just you and your wife. You go to a game with another couple. So that way your wife has someone to talk to and she doesn't get so distracted
Yep.
with you acting an ass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
That's how you
But
do
my theory was she's not going to be my wife if I can't
it. Take
go
it
to
to
a
a
football
game.
game.
I agree.
It's fair.
We did, before we closed it out, Robert in the chat came back. His brother just replied, or his son. I don't remember if it was his brother or his son.
His son.
Just replied. He's going to talk to his boss at the UFC gym, see if he can get something set up for Wyatt.
Heck yeah.
That's going to be unbelievable. That's that's happened today
I
by
think it's
far.
happened today for sure.
And we had a commitment.
And that's
And then
true.
Russell did now. What's to wrestle the other commitment?
Yeah, shout out.
Wrestle both of them
I
at the same
wrestle all
time.
of them.
We'll be back
Well,
tomorrow.
not Amaziah
okay,
Ciale.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
No
That's
shot.
where we're going.
Yeah.
We'll be
No
back
shot.
tomorrow morning at 8 a.m.
Nude.
Okay.